lie ahead with company worth keeping that'll bash a smile on your head. Come on in, the door's open, you'll find just the finest folks here. Pull up a chair, grab a drink, and lend our stories your ear. Cause we're the talk the tavern. Here you're always welcome. The talk the tavern. Promising beer and bedlam. The talk the tavern. Music, medicine, then some. The talk the tavern. The song's over. Here we come.
And welcome to Talk of the Tavern, September 17th, 2 days from Talk Like a Pirate Day. I'm your host, Travis Sivart, and tonight my vices are just being on the show. That's enough for tonight. I want to introduce a guy in the eye patch, Nick Fury.
What up, motherfuckers? Tonight I'm drinking Kill Devil Hills Pecan and Honey Rum. Yummy.
Wait a minute, what kind?
Pecan and honey.
But it's rum.
It's rum, and it tastes just like candy pecans. It's yummy.
Huh. What about you, Andrew? What do you got?
I got Kraken. Goldfish.
And goldfish.
Well, that's very piratey of you.
It's of the sea.
It is. It's like her favorite fish of the ocean are fish sticks. And then you, Elizabeth?
Calm down, Andrea. Hey, ahoy, mateys! Tonight I'll be drinking beer, and only one, that's all I have left. Har, and I be yeah. I'm thrilled to be here and talk like a pirate.
You gonna rape me?
Am I gonna rape? Maybe.
We don't say that.
We say pillage and plunder.
You know what?
All that good stuff.
If somebody wants to ask if somebody will do that for them, what happens between two consenting adults is fine. Doesn't mean somebody else won't be triggered by that shit, but whatever.
Once again, what if I don't care what people call me?
That's just weird. Don't care. Who do we have out there with us tonight? Who's hanging out, and what are you guys partaking of here? I did bring a few more. This is a hat I used to wear at Ren Fairs as a pirate because I didn't want to be the big pirate captain swaggering around with a coat and a sword. I wanted to be the dopey drunken guy who everybody makes fun of. Because you got enough of the boisterous boasting. Hey, Ed, you recognize the vest?
Yeah, kind of little. Yeah.
Ed gave that to me. It's got sleeves that go with it and everything. Well, piratey keys.
And piratey keys.
My camera got knocked the hell out. That's better. I could show my piratey cat.
Hey.
Stroke that pussy.
I don't know, but my pirate name when I'm out and about, Captain Kate Mary Bush.
Nice.
Mary, has there been ever a bush?
I go
one
by.
time at a MarsCon put up wanted posters for her.
Did you?
Yeah, and I was dressed and everything.
Now, were they wanted posters or were they wanting to be wanted posters?
No, it was
Kate
wanted.
Mary Bush wants to be wanted. $20 is $20.
When did you do that? I might have one.
No, I think that might be illegal. No, wanted. I can't remember the reward.
Mary Bush.
Yeah, no.
That is a reward in itself, isn't it? Hey, Victoria's here and Bob and Dropsome.
What up, people?
They haven't
and the
said
babies
shit.
will end.
Yeah, they ain't said shit.
They ain't said shit. So let's see here. Let's see if I can do this here. I've got figure a mug. We'll just make a little grog here.
Uh-oh. Drum roll, please.
Because, you know,
bit of Purell, that's cleaning.
because we all know what grog is, right?
A little bit of...
Yeah, bit of nasty.
It's rum and water. Hold the water.
Where's all the rum gone?
Why is the rum always gone? Oh.
I have a friend. And if you ever meet him, all you have to do is to say, Elizabeth asked me to ask about the whaler's rum. No rum for me, thank you.
No rum ever?
I guess rum coke, something. Rum. Mm.
I think it's only worth having rum, or any alcohol for that matter, if it's good rum. Or you have flavor blasted pizza fish. I am so proud of this right here. Let me show you this, Elizabeth. So you see
Flavored pizza paste? See that again?
Show her again, Andrea.
Oh, pizza paste.
Those.
Oh!
See, this guy doesn't come in here that often. And tonight he decided to get up there and lay right beside me, so... I've been trying to get him more socialized since I've been the disciplinarian for him. Well, we kind of both have, because he's needed it.
I'm not sure.
I'm trying
See,
to...
the one time he's not sleeping on camera. Told you.
It's because I woke him up. He was starting to doze off, and I'm like, hold on, I got this. But, yeah, I want to give him lots of attention. I've started calling him into the room and making sure he gets love. And because I think he's so used to every time he hears his name, he's in trouble. Which is fitting, but I want to teach him there's other
All
reasons.
of us. We all go through spells of that.
Mine was the past 20 years.
You mean it's supposed to end?
Hasn't yet. But yeah, I guess that's about when it started. Maybe 25 years. Hard to say. So do we want to start with favorite rums? Do we want to start with favorite pirate? Wait, you know what we should start with? What's,
How about an opening toast?
let's do an opening toast. To rum and squirrels. They're both wonderful, but may never you mix the two.
One of them rule the world.
Yeah. What he said. She said. They said. We said.
Arr.
So,
Get the cake.
Got more than 3 times you're playing with it.
if you're wearing a kilt, you don't even have to shake it. Just water away, watering as you go. Let me add a little water to that. So Ed, we haven't seen you in 2 weeks. How you been? What's going on? How are you?
I'm doing okay. Work. Cool thing. I went shopping the other day. I got me some new underoos. I can't show them on the counter, on camera while wearing them, but you know they're cool. I love them. I dig them. But I'll take them off and show them to everybody. That's the kind of guy, you know. Deadpool. Love it.
Nice. Now those are like boxers, right?
Yeah.
You can show them on camera.
Well, they're kind of tight, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Not you must show them on camera.
Unless if the tip is hanging out the leg hole there or something, you'd probably be all right. Why hasn't Victoria said hello yet?
And nobody said hello yet.
I know. Is this thing on? What, Andrew?
Can I hear it?
I don't know. I can barely hear you, though. Where's your mic?
I don't know.
It says there's 5. Now I can get a galaxy.
Okay. She's eating ice cream. Okay, as long as you guys can hear us, you can eat all the ice cream you want.
And eat it.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you got a bit of white noise in the background, but yeah, much better too.
That's my fan for my computer.
Yeah, I have my fan going here too because I think there's been some overheating issues. Hey, there's Jewel. See, we got Jewel and Victoria. We have ladies we know have beautiful names. Apparently, they modeled their bodies after their names. Elizabeth, Andrea. Oh, now you look dubious. You were happy when I said it about them. I'll be right back. Gotta get my other hat.
I model my body after my name. Is that
It's
what you
beautiful.
said? Huh? Is everything all right?
Yeah. What?
Are we still fresh?
We're still on. I'm
Oh.
reading. I'm reading. I don't know. He went somewhere to get a drink, I guess. I don't know.
I said I had to get my other hat.
I had to get that.
It's a cat catching.
It is.
Oh, my
I'm afraid to put it down anywhere because, yeah.
Oh, they'll eat it. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, Victoria has secrets.
Oh,
Well, tell us.
Share with us.
We won't tell anybody.
go ahead. We won't tell anyone.
It's not like this is being recorded or anything. Remember all the pins people would give away at Renaissance fairs, Ed?
Yeah, way back in the old days.
Yeah. I'm just looking, I had pins all over this hat. This hat was so hot to wear because it's wool. This hat's come on.
How hot was it?
It's a, oh, there's a pin right there. It says got, oh, hold on. It was so hot, even the rats were hunchbacked.
I have no idea what that reference. You've used it a few times.
You know,
I
the
couldn't
funny
try
thing
to
is,
remind
it was
me.
one week I actually explained why I was going to use it. Okay, so all these jokes, it was so hot, they were so angry, and people yell back, how angry were they, how hot was it? The only one of those type of references I remember is the one classic joke of, you know, back when I lived in New York, my apartment was so small, and the audience would shout, you know, how small was it?
How small was it?
My apartment was so small, even the rats were hunchbacked.
He uses it for everything now.
So yeah, since I don't remember any of the, you know, how angry were they, etc. They gave away ribbons at the Big River Stem Pie. Steampunk. I bet you she's going for steampunk, but there's ice cream involved. So.
I got these
Mm.
at Symposium
Mm-hmm.
in Ohio.
Think I'll pass it.
And that is where, for the first time I ever had this.
It was for her birthday.
It was my birthday. What are you doing?
I'm showing my Got Grog pin.
I can't. I can see a hat.
I can't see it here, but I can see it on the Twitch cam.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Oh God, Grog. There it is.
So, Victoria, did you get a blue ribbon? Of course you did. What up, Bob?
Bob!
You missed it, Bob. I took my underwear off on the show.
Yeah, he did.
my. Now hold on while I put on my piratey reading glasses and fix my damn hat.
Okay.
Arr, do you know where the pirate likes to keep his hat?
He likes to
Why that?
do what?
On his buccaneers!
I'll keep his hat. I'm like, why does he have a can?
I was curious about that too.
You tell a kid that all day long, they'll be running around, Buccaneers! Buccaneers! I don't know where he learned it.
Isn't that a movie, Bob?
Buccaneers.
Yeah, just like a
No.
bird but a feather. You know I'm lonely without your love.
Little did we know it was about Ed and his wife, how they met.
What's a pirate's favorite letter? Lady Skipper asked.
Arr,
Oh, you think that, but it'd be the C.
the sea.
Ah.
Oh.
I don't know if that's her answer, but that's my answer.
There you go.
The C? You mean the cunt?
I have to admit, I thought of Kevin. The sea.
You know, I see why you thought of Kevin, but I'll be honest. Usually when I think of the cunt, Kevin is not the first thing that comes to mind.
I have to admit, my usage of the word cunt has increased dramatically.
No, like Kevin.
That's good. It's good that this multicultural exchange has
Yeah.
has helped you grow and see things from a different point of view. I think we should use the cunt more.
I
love to use the cunt more.
just, you know, I grew up overseas and I never had a problem with that word. I mean, the first time someone really said bitch and meant it, I was young, it hurt, but cunt.
Did it hurt you or hurt them when you knocked
a little bit. But, yeah, cunt. I've thought it. I've never called anyone that. A friend of mine said if I want to end our friendship, just call her a cunt.
You're like,
Let me write that shit down.
Don't tell me what to do. Now all I want to do is call her a cunt. That's all I want to do.
I gotta see if this shit works. You can't just
I
put
do.
something out there.
Don't touch this button.
And that would have probably been the perfect answer to that, to just like put something on the couch next to her going, don't ever touch this. Don't touch this. Ever. No matter what. She's like, but it's just a coaster. You're like, don't touch it.
That is an explosive word with women. Is there a reason why? I didn't get that newsletter.
Okay,
Yeah,
ladies.
like, toss in an idea.
Anybody listening have any idea why cunt is
Yeah.
so triggering for women?
No,
Fuck if I know. Don't be bitches. Just shut the fuck up. Every word can be triggering. I don't fucking know. Uh-oh.
I like
the
where
word
this is going.
No. Any ideas out there in the audience? Anybody?
Anybody?
Anyone?
Bob, you must
Everybody
know.
gives too much power to the cunt. The word, not the object. That's why it's triggering.
It's a powerful thing.
Take it back.
Yeah.
Take back the
yes.
cunt?
Source. This is source.
Take back the cunt.
Take back the cunt. Pound cunt too.
See, that could have been Hillary's campaign slogan.
Mhm.
Cunt.
Take back the cunt.
That would be the greatest posters ever.
Take back cunt. I'm taking back cunt. Are you?
Lady Skipper says, because cunt is a stinky hoe.
But she asked. It's a question mark there. She's
Oh.
apparently
sorry.
she's not
Because
kind of.
cunt's a stinky hoe. And then Bob says, get rid of my cunt.
Let's look up the definition.
Now he's only 0.04% cunt.
Are you going to
Oh.
use the Google? Use the
And-
Google.
It says a woman's genital. Genital.
Is that it?
Vulgar slang.
Andrea, you should tell everybody about what you got in the mail.
It's time.
From Bob.
Mhm.
Oh. I got Bob's package in the mail. Came
It was
all
real
the way
small,
from Michigan.
small envelope, huh?
Okay.
inside of
I
a big
placed
box.
this in the Twitch window. The
Uh-huh.
link to the definition of the word, and and if you hit the little speaker, sorry, logo, it'll sound out the word. in
Oh my God.
many different ways.
Oh, that's fabulous.
The Twitch window or the Discord?
I'm sorry. I put Twitch.
So Twitch? Oh,
Yeah.
I see it. Good. Okay, good. That's what I wanted, so everybody could
That's
see it.
where the viewers are.
Yeah. So,
Look, volume symbol. Little speaker.
yeah, it says it's waiting.
Cunt. You cunt.
Probably.
You are a fucking cunt.
It's like different every time.
Yeah. A lot of British ones. A lot of British accent.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently you can get a cunt mug for your daughter. That's the
I
ad.
may have to.
Oh.
order that.
I learned a new term. Best in the world.
Do you share?
Slut bagel.
Slut bagel.
Slut bagel. I follow on Instagram Nerds with Vaginas. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They have the greatest posts, and apparently some troll, being an asshole, called them slut bagels, and I'm like, that's a great word. So they made mugs of a slut bagel, and now they sell them.
Cunt. You
What was it?
I need
Vagina. Nerd with vagina.
Nerds with Vaginas. And it's on Instagram.
Cunt.
And it was
You
just
cunt.
anyway.
Okay.
Apparently someone was being an ass and calling them slut bagels.
You cunt.
Slut
So
bagel.
there it goes. I want this mug. See it?
No, not yet. Oh.
I just want a slut bagel.
I want to know, is there a virgin bagel?
Oh, there was till it got.
Okay.
This is
Slutty.
that became their mascot. This is their
Bagel
mascot.
next door, maybe? A used bagel?
I just want to
Bagel
slather it
with
with my
everything.
cream cheese.
The bagel? Bagel. People could be so creative and yet so mean at the same time.
At least you're being creative. That counts for something.
Imagine if they used the powers.
For
I
good.
just love that cunt.
You love that cunt? Which cunt?
You love the cunt? Well, the first hour is the cunt hour. The second hour is history.
Brought to you by a woman. That's net.
Indeed.
That is one of the most interesting phrases I have heard. Thank you, ma'am.
Well, thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. Bob would like to see some pirate cunts. Actually, I'm sorry. He wants to see some priate cunts. And then also pirate ones. The power
Use the Google, Bob. Everything's on the Google.
Yeah. I'm damn curious. I'm checking now. What happens if you Google pirate cunts? Oh, I'm Googling.
I'm gonna go look. Pirate.
Hey, John, how are you?
Oh my God, it's a word. It's a word in the Urban Dictionary. Now I'm gonna hit images. Oh my God. What the fuck was that? Nope, I'm done.
Hey, Dropsome, how are you? Thanks for swinging in. We're discussing pirates and cunts, and specifically a pirate cunt, which in Urban Dictionary is defined as someone who raids women's vagina looking for treasure, or just for pleasure. Here's it's used in a sentence. I took Sydney in the hotel room, hit and cunt pirated her. It was so gnarly. I don't even know what accent to put on when reading that sentence.
Fast foods accent.
I feel like it needs a bit of Australian, too.
Australian surfer?
I took Sydney in the hotel room, hit and cunt pirated her. It was so gnarly.
Just don't. Never again.
Oh no, I'm in a book. I'm on a book.
You're on a book?
Okay. You better say your prayers, you pirate con. His Majesty has another one of his naval vessels coming this way. You really think I would come along without a backup plan? And then there's a misprint. Chelsea, come back. Daisy struggled in Mr. Martin's arm, trying to get to Chelsea, but she stopped when he whispered in her. And for 300 bits, we'll continue the reading. I have no idea what that was. That's what came up for me. How about you, Ed? What'd you get for pirate cunt?
Didn't look up pirate cunt.
He has an imagination. It's okay.
All right, Andrea, what'd you get?
Do I really?
Oh, it was kind of bad. There was a jackhammer involved, and I just turned it off.
That was that YouTube video, wasn't it?
I don't know. I hit images, and that was the first one. I'm like, nope, it's good.
A little push. Oh, this is horrible.
I want to say what I found.
I'm sorry, go ahead. Say
I'm
it.
scared.
Yeah, okay, so, I checked out the Urban Dictionary thing, which was top, and then Wikipedia was next on the list of cunts. But I went to images. So the first image are two chicks in, cheap Halloween costumes playing with themselves. And the title for the image is Lusty Pirate Girls in Pantyhose Eat Pussy. And it's a bad, blurry image, they used the wrong size or whatever. The second one is a chick with her titties almost hanging out and an eye patch. The third one is bad CG of a chick in thigh-high spiked heels on a beach while a naked guy is on a treasure chest and she's stroking his junk with her feet. Third one is just with her feet, with her booted feet. The third one is just a tattooed chick, fully naked. It's here's bad porn. Here's
How come I
a
didn't
chick
get those
with...
images? What the fuck?
That's.
You're welcome. Yeah, but
Maybe if I Google it on my phone, because that's where most of my porn comes
is
from.
that what it is? Yeah, image 4 through 6 is just standard porn. I think the chick has a sparrow tattoo, and that's maybe why it went into pirate. But yeah, then there's anime porn of chicks with bunny ears cuddling each other, and I'm how is that pirate porn?
Who knows?
Inquiring minds want to know. Mine's oh, there's a good image. That's a great image.
I didn't get any of those images, but I put up one with coin purse.
Hold on, I've got to do this. Open image in new tab. Let's go ahead and save
Okay,
images.
this is funny.
Now I'm gonna send you guys this image. There you go. I'm gonna send you guys this image in. And hold on while the screen messes up, everybody. Sorry about that. I'm gonna send it in Discord, and then get everything set back up, so you guys can check out that image. I liked it.
I don't have any of those images. I don't.
And the image is a pirate captain, a bare-breasted female pirate captain, spanking a blonde who's naked except for her thigh-high boots. And the first mate behind her is saying, "Since you replaced flogging with paddling, ship-wide offenses have doubled." And it's good, kind of classic, sketchy art, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the classic cartoon stuff from Playboy when it was.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't know.
Obviously. The hell is this?
Yeah. That's funny. It's good drawing.
What the fuck is that? That's not piratey. That's two naked chicks in a tub. And they have bubble bath.
No, is anyone
There's
of them
water.
do they have a pirate hat?
No.
Because that'll make it legit.
Now here's one. It's a old pencil drawing of a mast with a bearded head hanging from it, like 1700 style. And it looks like a Facebook post attached to it of preposterous pirate memes that says, "English Navy? You mean more like English gay boys getting butt fucked by the French, the Spanish, and plebe pirates." And somebody else says, "English Navy? You mean Royal Navy, you scurvy-ridden cunts."
Oh, John, I really hope this isn't on speaker in the store.
Oops.
He knows the show.
Well, that'll teach you.
Answer.
Well, that's a cool little site you just found there, Elizabeth. John says, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Should we clean it up for the next 18 minutes till you lock the doors?
Just hit mute. Because I don't know if we can clean this up.
Oh, those coin persons are hysterical, are they? So what?
See, I like the imagery from this one. Get rougher. Don't tell us what to do.
Oh, I don't know if you can see. You probably can't see because of how the camera is. But I have a pirate ship.
I am just gonna go. Oh, you do?
Mom, it's like above steampunk pirate ship. I got it from John, from Jersey.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then back there's my fairy wings. I have all kinds of crap. Different angle of my office.
Okay, I'm done with the pirate
Thunder.
gun. That was...
Undercut. Under. Thunder. Thunder.
Now, I did throw a link into the
That's a superhero.
Thundercunt. I think it is.
Oh, that should be the next superhero. Next superhero.
We don't want to see that superpower.
Mia may evolve.
Hey, Mia, we found out what one of your kids do.
Careful. I will post if you want. Oh, I hate that. Can I, I don't know, I'm gonna post it.
What are you going to do? That's right. We're quality crap, John.
Pretty well.
Oh, guys, all of the subscribers, be sure to check when your subscription runs out so you can hit the button to renew.
I think
Just a little reminder.
mine runs out this week for your channel, Andrea.
Oh.
Yeah, I am down to 9 subscribers. I guess I should adjust that, right? Let's go
Sure.
adjust that.
Well,
And actually,
until they all like renew, because I know with mine I always forget when it happens.
you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and lower my expectations. Instead of 9 of 15, we're going to go with 9 out of 10. If we
That's what
get,
I did for mine.
yeah. If we
Let's
get,
see quicker.
if we
And
get,
then if you beat it, hey.
I posted something on Discord.
Oh Lord. What the hell? Oh, I've seen that.
I know you've seen that.
It's the pirate cave. Pirate themed cunt slide.
It's not very bushy, is it? Must be Brazilian. Ah!
Ba-dum-bum.
Can we get that for our party?
Please, please get that for your party. Please get that for Thanksgiving.
Where can we rent one? Where do you rent a pirate cunt slide? Inquiring minds want to know.
oh no, we're not
Somebody
getting
else.
it if it comes with kids.
No.
No, no kids.
Knock it. Knock.
No kids.
We can make some money, sell those kids off. The teacher. Start our own children's crusade.
Oh, does that mean we gather the children and send them off with weapons to attack a foreign country?
No, that's the one we gather them, and then at the docks, we sell them to slave ships. Take them away.
That's
And
illegal.
we take the money back to our government.
Nobody
What?
cares.
I'm not shipping them. Let the buyer ship them.
I got a text message from somebody who wants to put a political sign in my yard.
Do they pay for it?
What sign?
Barbara
$20 is
Comstock. What's that, Ed?
$20 is $20.
No, I think they want me to pay them to get it. And I'm like, I've never heard of
They
this.
can bite your ass.
Allow me to retort.
Please do.
You're so classy.
So,
It's Pirate Day. Ha
so I click on the About Barbara stuff, and it says delivering results for Virginia, and it's pictures of her with different men.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Hold on, let this, yeah.
He's on her lap.
Good for Barbara.
Probably her son.
And then it
I like
says,
how you
as
think.
a young married couple. I'm like, they're not young. And it's like, oh, it mentions 1981. Okay, they would have been a young married couple then. It's yeah,
What's
it's
the political position?
that's what I'm looking for. It's like, oh, she was a law
Missionary.
firm, small business. I'm like, okay, what's her stance?
Well, I mean, what is she running for? What office?
Congress.
Oh, a liar.
Did you say a liar?
Yeah.
It's always funny when you go to a congresswoman's thing and it's like, oh, it has a link for her
Thing.
issues.
What the hell? That's inappropriate.
Politicians. You promise them this, you promise them that, and the other. That's a politician.
It says 21st century solutions for today's challenges. It is the 21st century, people. Okay? Today is the 21st century. So, yeah, I'm great. We want to stop dangerous national security. Well, these are pretty easy things to get behind. Oh, Elizabeth, in response to your earlier thing, helping to pass bipartisan human trafficking legislation. So I think she's behind you on the selling children. That's a good idea. She's apparently a parent and a mom, so she's like... Yeah.
Think of the environmental impact we have. If we just started selling the children, we could just, it would be astounding. cleaner water, air, less trash, wear and tear,
John, I don't know.
more sugar.
More sugar for adults, less for kids. John, I don't know if she's first district. It doesn't give me.
I think it's 10th district.
Okay, it's probably wherever I live, and
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't want to even look at this anymore. It's such generic stuff.
You only need to serve one term, and you get health insurance, pension for,
Oh, is that all?
Bye, Victoria.
and a better one than the rest of.
Bye, Victoria.
Thanks for stopping in.
Victoria.
And when you're running,
They want to elect me.
I got another text message today, but I don't know if I should discuss it on air. How can I ask you guys if you think I should? It's nothing bad.
is it personal?
It's not like private personal, but it's about my personal. It's about my son. Hey, there's Toey.
Hi, Toey.
Hi, Toby.
So, Toey, are you
Sell 'em?
what?
Yeah, are you going to sell them?
Well, it has to do with $3,000.
Oh, shit. Sell them.
Okay. So my son's mother sent me a text message. It says, Aiden has the opportunity to do a school trip to Costa Rica for a week in June. Cost is $3,000. Needs paid in full by March. Can you contribute?
It costs less than that for both of us to go to Europe.
I know, for 10 days. Which, that was actually my first response. I wanted to go research flight costs and hotels and basically send back a personalized thing where you could do it for, anyhow. It's with the school, I get it. I said I should be able to with taxes. And she says, well, you have it by March 3rd. That's the deadline. I'll put the paperwork in, but can't front it all myself. I said, hard to say. And she says, let me know. Deadline is Friday. I says, I couldn't be able to tell until I get the tax forms and file. Because, you don't know when your taxes are coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, well, I don't know what to tell him then. And I'm thinking, tell him you sometimes don't get everything you want. And that money doesn't grow on trees. And
Tell them to start saving.
by the way, Ed, I working at Amazon. Amazon has a new campaign, their Gold campaign, supporting kids with cancer because kids can't fight cancer alone. And I thought of you at the park with the kids carrying woods going, let them do it themselves. They'll figure it out. And that's what I thought of when Amazon said kids can't fight cancer alone. I'm like, Ed thinks they should. Yeah, really, Toey. Start the GoFundMe.
Does he want to go? I mean, is that the thing?
This is the first I've heard about it. It's...
How's this Spanish?
He doesn't speak any.
Well, then why the fuck is he going to Costa Rica?
Because it's a tropical place, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, usually they have trips like that for seniors or if you are in a certain club. So, I don't know. Kids, they change stuff for school now. When I was in school, because I took 4 years of French, all the seniors in the last year of French had an opportunity to go to Canada. They speak French.
See, that's kind of reasonable to go to Canada. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Ed. Carry on.
I've never been to Canada, though. I'd like to go.
Hey.
Let me do this since we're at 5
See what
till...
it's all about.
What? There's a boob?
See what it's all about.
Oh, yeah.
About a boob.
I want to let everybody know, just below the screen, you can share our broadcast and let people know to come join us. Don't forget to keep your notifications on so you know when we go live, when it's not Monday night. And you can also join us via Discord or the newsletter. We are still on Google Play, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Stitcher, and more, at least for a little while. It's time to renew that, so things will be dropping back to much fewer episodes for the free version until I get that tape. I need a break. Go take a break, Ed. You're okay. I'm doing the announcement. And, yeah, other than that, thanks for your support, guys, all the way across the board with the sharing and the hanging out and subscribing, Patreon, and all the other stuff you guys do. We appreciate it. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe for free with Amazon Prime, so don't forget that. Bob's huge bits. He flung them at our face.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chris has joined us. Hi, Chris. Are you
Hi,
still?
Chris.
It's Chris Hall. He was the first co-host of the show,
Oh, sweet.
and we have been playing World of Warcraft together with Dropsome. So let's see if I can put this hat up here without the cats attacking it, because it has a huge feather. So far, so good. We'll give it a minute. And just because I'm a two-fisted drinker... Hey, Chris, make sure you hang out for 4 minutes. You'll get to hear the This Week in History sound that your friend made for us.
You know, I have been inspired just tonight. I feel a burning inside of me. I need to get a black t-shirt and in 4 simple letters in white type font. I just want to cunt on the shirt. Wear it and see what happens.
Okay.
I feel the need to do that.
I don't know, Chris. Ed does This Week in History, so it's always a surprise for me. But I know when you and I were on, we probably did This Week in History with the pirate stuff. And by the way, This Week in History has grown into such a wonderful conversation. Yeah, we tend to hit an hour time more often than not discussing This Week in History.
Do you want one? Can I get you?
A pirate history?
We'll have a cunt
Oh.
Thanksgiving.
A cunty crisp. And
Oh.
now a cunt.
Well, on Christmas, we go to the buffet, so. Okay.
Also, I got the Christmas.
This hat is hard on me because it covers my ears, and I'm already going deaf, so I can't hear anything.
Really? Are you really going deaf?
I mean, not like all out, can't hear anything, but, you know, I'm still very good at picking up noises, but when it comes down to actually understanding what those noises are, it's a different situation.
Is there a frequency, like an upper register you're losing?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I assume is pretty common at, you know, certain ages. And
That's the survival instinct of man. He's no longer can hear the sound of his wife's voice, and so he's less inclined to kill her. It's true though, guys lose the higher frequency. True. I don't know if we all do, but I know they all.
Nice. Okay.
Women, we don't.
Does anybody else need a break before This Week in History?
Yes.
Okay. Good
Lay
choice.
it on.
What happened?
She wants me to lay it on her
Lay it on me.
in a pickle place.
Not too deep. Not too deep.
Did he say in a pickle place? Here, hold on. I need to get into my drawer and get my scissors.
Right.
This is going to work out great. I'm doing arts and crafts. Everything has died. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. Okay, we're going to do this because nobody's talking. Here goes.
This week in history.
Hey, Ed.
Shit happened, y'all. I didn't do any history for this week because of this last week, so I did history for last week. So. And I wanted to talk about this on September 11, 2001. Was the terrorist attack, blah, blah, blah. Everybody remembers World Trade Center, Pentagon, plane crashed in Pennsylvania, that the F-16 shot down that the government doesn't want to talk about.
Right.
On that day, we lost over 3,000 people. There were more than 10,000 injuries. I wanted to talk about this because we often have talked about the country coming together on the show.
Mm-hmm.
The country actually came together, and it's a damn shame that it takes us. Oh my God, what happened to Audrey? Am I the only one seeing that?
What are you seeing?
She's all kinds of different colors.
You're the only one.
That's just
Okay.
you.
It's just me. Okay. It was pretty, but it's a damn shame that it takes a tragedy such as that for the country to come together.
I can
So-
agree with that.
Yeah.
So did you want to go more into that? Was that... Or,
Well, everybody, flags sold out every fucking where. Everybody was waving flags in their homes, on the antennas of the cars. Cars have antennas anymore.
some do, but they're very short.
Yeah. A small flag, I guess it would have to be. But, yeah, so anyway, you know. People stood for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Star Spangled Banner. And then just complain about it. However, September 11th, 2012, we had an attack in Benghazi when that last guy was president. And apparently it didn't happen. It was a 13-hour conspiracy theory. Just 4 people died, but it was a 13-hour conspiracy theory. And we're arguing and fighting about whether or not that even happened amongst ourselves. It's what the fuck happened to us in those 11 years? But moving on, unless somebody else has
A couple comments real quick. Win, you have a great night. Good luck for the storm there. And thank you for the wishes. Good stream. Des, this week on the 19th is Talk Like a Pirate Day. So, yes, it is Pirate Day on Talk at the Tavern.
And we're drinking wrong.
There we are. Or grog, as the case may be.
Loss of focus, loss of purpose, flattering train is off rails. People were encouraged and led to, and now are focused self-centered. Me.
Me.
I think there's a slight turn happening. I think, well, it's current. We'll go into another place. I feel it. I got real close there to that edge.
Yeah.
Thank you, Des. Here's you, man.
Yes, thanks.
It's, for a brief shining moment, kind of like in DC when we had the highway shooter, people came together instead of going apart. Because we had, instead of the us versus them being your neighbor, we had a greater threat. So we came together as a collective us. It was also just like slapping those things up on your Facebook profile. This was pre-Facebook. But it was trendy to be a flag waver.
True.
And in some cases, almost dangerous to not be a flag waver. It's. I remember one time, and this might upset one or two of you, Bush called the attacks cowardly. And I express the opinion, I don't know, an attack of that size doesn't sound cowardly. It sounds fucking amazing. Horrible, tragic, something we never want, but not an act of cowardice. Cowardice is, not attacking, I guess. And of course, a lot of people went, oh, how dare you say such a thing? And I'm like, well, punching somebody in the face takes balls. That's all there is to it. But it had this climate of you couldn't disagree with the flag waving and beating the American drum.
Mm-hmm. I remember, because of course at work they gave us little American flag stickers to put on their cars, and they were even giving out the little flags with the antennas, and I was like, nah, that's okay, I don't want one. And
Right.
some people were like, Ed, you don't want one? I don't believe you don't want one. You know, you pissed red, white, and blue. And I was like, yeah, exactly. Okay, I waved the flag for 13 years in the military. I still wave the flag right here. It doesn't take something like this for me to wave the flag, because 6 months from now, this is all going to be gone for the rest of you.
Yep.
And it was. In 6 months to a year, it was gone. So.
But with or without that, we are still one of the largest proponents of patriotism in the world. We confuse other countries with why we wave flags so much and chant as we do our country's name, basically having to beat our chest and say we're so great. A lot of countries across the world look at that going, the fuck's up with that shit?
Well, I think a lot of it is, and I think about this not in the form of we beating our chest and saying we're so great. I think of it in the form of, you look at the United States as just barely over 200 years old,
Right.
and they defeated what was then 200 years ago, 250 years ago, the greatest superpower, and look what they became in that short amount of time versus all the countries that were already established for years and years and years. And that is pretty amazing when you think about it.
It is. And we have been a world leader in many industries across the board. And
Of course, all of our people came from someplace else, but
not all of them. There's still
we're all
a few.
from Africa.
What's that?
We're all from Africa.
There we go.
Every human being.
you just got Bob proud.
We're
Okay.
just there we are. But you know why people pound their chest? Okay, there's two reasons. Two things I'd like to add. America, not the continent, not the land, America was established because people were living in a place not get along with. They were like, screw this, we're out of here. And they went and found a better place. We started with the hope of something better.
Right.
And we fought for it. And we continually fight for it. And one of the beauties of America that I see, we are constantly trying to improve. We screw up, just like everyone else, constantly trying to improve. And we do have established a lot of freedom. And you know why people pound their chests and yell and scream? Because we fucking won. And the next person that fucking wins, they're gonna fucking pound their chests and wave their flags. But for now, it's America. You don't like it? Fucking leave it. Boom. Mark.
Drops the mic.
That's why I don't speak English.
Isn't that a
all
bit of
over the world.
anti-freedom to say that? If you don't like it, leave.
You don't like it? You can leave. You don't
Or
have to sit
you
there
have
and
the
cause
freedom to
commotion
say,
and be all
I don't
upset.
like it. That's part of the beauty of the country.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that. But you know what? When I'm in an argument with someone, not now, I like talking to my lovely friends at the time. But in public, I was raised, my parents taught me, someone's saying something to you you don't like, leave. You know what? Unless you pay for the party, you'd be here. If it bothers you that much to live here, not you, but Jen.
It doesn't bother me to live here. I like living here.
I do too.
Mhm. Me too.
What else you got this week for history, Ed?
All right. Entertainment history. 34 years ago today, Transformers the cartoon premiered on television.
It was okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Wasn't that great? It was better than any of the others that came after it, I think.
82, was it?
I don't know. Do the math.
1980.
34 years ago, Miami Vice. I love that show when it came out. Miami Vice premiered on television.
My mother was on it.
Yeah, you mentioned that once before.
Really?
Yeah, she was an extra walking towards an elevator in a hotel scene.
Do you have it on tape? Can we see it?
No. And she was wearing a horrible, like, early 80s, late 70s pantsuit in bright orange floral colors.
Ah.
So I'm gonna have to sit down and watch every episode and go. That's Travis's mother.
There you go.
You might be able to Google it.
No, I doubt it's Googleable.
Good, good, bad. We should try. It'd be awesome to see her.
Well,
I think my father played a Nazi youth extra. He went to a university in Los Angeles, and they're always the extra for the day they got paid. And it was. I'll ask. I'll write that.
interesting.
He didn't have any lines. He was
Sure.
one of his fraternity brothers played Tarzan. He was an Olympic swimmer, and then he ended up being on Tarzan. And one time, Cheetah, the monkey, bit him, and the monkey right in the face.
I don't blame him, and that's probably a better way to handle it. So was the college roommate named Johnny Westmuller?
No, they weren't roommates. They were.
Just checking. I'm like, wait a minute. I know a Tarzan who was an Olympic swimmer. I don't know him, but
I'll look. I don't want to start rumors on.
where's Kennedy? I'm sure he knows somebody that worked on both of those. Okay, what else you got, Ed?
32 years ago, Pee-wee's Playhouse premiered on television. 33 years ago, Super Mario Brothers, the game, was released.
No, that's the one, the original with the sewers and right after Donkey Kong, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
would have been right after that.
Wait, did you say Mario Brothers or Super Mario Brothers?
Super Mario Brothers.
Okay, that's the one for the Nintendo with where you're running through the land. That'd be the first one like that, not the video arcade one.
35 years ago, Gojo, G.I. Joe, American Hero, premiered on television, because knowing is half the battle.
That's right. Real American hero.
Yeah.
I remember in my early teens swiping money from my mother's wallet. Going across, you go through the neighborhood, and it seems so far when you were that age, pedaling on a little bike, and you cross the main highway that had 4 lanes in each direction. I went to Jefferson Wards, and it might have just been Jefferson at that time before they combined with Wards. And now there were no more Star Wars toys that you could buy. I was a Star Wars kid. But there was G.I. Joe action figures. And whether you're a G.I. Joe fan or not, buying that little Jeep with the missile launcher or the motorcycle with the sidecar or whatever you could afford.
The helicopter man, that was bad.
I couldn't afford that shit. And then the aircraft carrier came out, and I was a little older, and I couldn't really have interest in the aircraft. That thing was 8 foot long or something. And hundreds of dollars. And
Really?
yeah, it was 3.5 foot wide, 8 foot long.
Did you have friends that had it? Did you just get to touch it?
No, it's the only time I saw one. I want to say I was probably in my mid-20s, and it was at a yard sale or a friend's garage or something and at that point in time I was kind of over it, but it was still cool. And we did see it on the Goldbergs a week or two ago. In season 1, one of the main characters on the Goldbergs had it.
I would want to touch it now, and I would want to get a camera out and do hundreds of dollars in the 80s. Money.
Yeah, and I think 300 or 400 is what we're talking.
Yeah, it was $300-400. Yeah.
Yeah.
People actually own that. Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it? I mean, it was big enough.
It's no different than now kids having $1,000 phones.
Oh,
I guess. Ed, I do remember the helicopter. I think I do have it because it wasn't a big one. It was only 18 inches or
It
so.
was that long.
I think I did have that one.
It was like a Cobra helicopter. It was, yeah. It's pretty
Didn't
cool.
you have like a trigger or a thumb push that made the blades go around?
Something that made the blades go around. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I think I remember that. But yeah, I got the G.I. Joe stuff because they had no more Star Wars.
I remember someone had the action plenty of, and then they had G.I. Joe toys, and I went to the house, and it was, I mean, like Toyland,
No.
a regular store. It was unbelievable how much stuff they had. I think I had like 3 Star Wars. Zoo. And I got to hold it, and it lit up, and then
It's
I
fun.
had to let it go.
Put it back. You gotta leave now. Chris.
No drink.
Chris says.
Wow.
Chris says that the helicopter we're thinking of was the Johnny Quest helicopter, which I didn't even know they had action figures for.
I didn't know
Quest.
Johnny Quest had one, but G.I. Joe had one that was.
Yeah, it
I
was all
think its
good.
blades were black, right?
Maybe.
I don't know. The copter was green. I don't remember,
Yep.
remember what color the blades were. But
Yeah, but that was the GI Joe color scheme: is green and black.
green. Go Joe.
Okay, what else you got, Ed?
33 years ago, she Princess of Power premiered on television.
Let's talk about unreasonable body types and pressure. Because I don't. Where was I? Just a week or two ago. I don't. Somebody, a woman, an older woman, started talking to me. I want to say it was like one of the women at work. They had a Barbie doll back when they were a kid. Back with the new series on Netflix. I think it's gonna suck. But let me know how it is, Chris. But this woman, she said she had a Barbie when she was a little girl. And she never had a problem with the body type because she knew it was a damn doll. And she didn't necessarily want to look like Barbie or be like Barbie. And then we look at He-Man dolls or G.I. Joe action figures, and they're ripped and they're muscular. And I don't think, Ed, whenever playing with any action figure as an adult or a child, did you ever look going, wow, I'm insufficient because of this action figure?
Oh, hell no. Because they lacked it where it counted.
Well, here's the thing with a lot of the internet and the social media and all this other bullshit. That's when that's come about, saying you need to look like this or you're not right.
Mm.
Before it was just the magazines and things, but now it's everything. So
Well, I think also, like the one woman who tried to reshape her body to look like a Barbie. People are like, oh, this is what it's doing to little girls. No, this is what it did to one crazy motherfucker.
Crazy. Well, a guy did the same thing to make himself look like Ken. It's like,
well, there was also a woman that had plastic surgery and all kinds of things to look like a cat.
Yeah, yeah.
true.
We don't have to get rid of the cats, do we? Because they make us feel like we have unrealistic
They
bodies.
take the one example or the one,
Extreme.
one case and they blow it out of proportion and say everybody, and then it gets in everybody's head thinking everybody. That's all.
It's bullshit, people. Bullshit. So what about you, Elizabeth? Did you ever look at a Barbie and go, oh no, I don't look like that?
Well, I didn't even worry about that stuff as a kid. Or honestly,
We were smarter.
I didn't really notice the difference in how I looked until I was in art school, and I had to really focus on body types. And I had a video. I was playing in a bar league soccer team. We were the Jedi.
Nice.
Someone took video, and I saw myself like Groot lumbering around in front of all these little things, like with all the other girls are women, and I thought, huh. That was the first awakening I had size. Before then, I didn't, I just was a person. I didn't worry about it. Was I supposed to?
I don't think so, but apparently somebody did somewhere. Actually, I don't think somebody actually worried about it till somebody pointed and went, you're worried about this.
I just know I've never been able to fit clothes. I can't go buy clothes. I mean, shopping socks. The only thing that fit are socks, and even then,
There's
No,
only
but
so many
it's
of
all
those you can
always
sew
too-
together to make a shirt.
Everything's too small. That's all. That's what I know. Everything's too small.
Well, growing up, the only thing I wanted to be like, the only one because I didn't have Barbies, we were poor, whatever. Wonder Woman, though,
Oh,
I wanted to be like her.
Okay.
Not so much the body type, but I wanted to be Wonder Woman.
You know, I think that's something we forget is when I played with action figures, I didn't want to be buff or ripped or whatever. I wanted to be like that person, more in personality and what
You
they're
wanted to be that
doing.
character.
Yeah, the adventure as opposed
Right.
to, you know, and of course,
Looking like them.
Right. Now, Ed, as a black man, of course, you've got your thing with there wasn't a lot of representation. And I know that as a blonde kid, I went for the blonde figure because it looked more like me. This is why when some people are like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. Well, actually, it does. It does. It helps. Chris says, you know, as a kid, I looked my red Power Ranger and went, damn it, my head doesn't spin out of my chest with a helmet already on. My life is meaningless. That's a good point. And I'm sorry you can't do that, Chris, because the rest of us, we can. I just don't whip out, oh wait, he means this head doesn't have a helmet, right? Never mind, Chris. Moving on.
I still want an invisible jet, though.
that's true. I had a Bionic Woman doll. Loved it. Wanted to be her. But I also had Han Solo, and I thought he was cool. And I didn't necessarily want to be a man,
Right,
but I thought, I identified with the characters.
right. Yeah, it's because you wanted the adventure. You wanted, you know,
The fantasy.
yeah,
Well, the
guts.
kids don't really think about the race, the gender, or any of that shit. They think about what they do, what
Right.
the character does. And
Right.
that's what they want to be like. Well, I think back in our times before it was so much of a thing. Now they want it's a gender color thing.
yeah.
Oh, I was happy to get a fucking toy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's another brick, boy. Go play. Build something with that shit while you're out there. Okay, what else happened this week in
And
history?
following on She-Ra 35 years ago, He-Man made its TV debut. So there we go.
So, how long ago was She-Ra?
33 for She-Ra, 35
Okay.
for He-Man.
Wow.
Everybody wanted that He-Man haircut, though.
No, I didn't.
We still do.
I think I had that haircut.
Can you imagine Ed with a blonde page boy cut right now?
No.
Yes.
In that underwear? Yeah.
Yeah.
In his Deadpool underwear. Hey, speaking of underwear, since Ed mentioned underoos earlier, did we all have underoos as kids?
No. My parents weren't going to waste money on something like that.
I think my grandparents got it, but C3PO. Yes.
Wow. I had one
What'd you have?
Woman.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said one. I'm sorry. It's
I loved them. I wore them out. My grandmother sent them. I had a
See?
pair.
And as an adult, we went, how come they don't have underoos for adults? And then they came out
They
with
do.
them.
They have the thing.
Do
I know I
they?
have
Right.
some.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got some.
Oh, yeah. But more importantly, they also have those shirts that look like the chest of the character that you want to be. So, not just for pajamas, because really, how many of us sleep in pajamas? Andrea doesn't. She sleeps in half her wardrobe, but not a fucking piece of it is pajamas.
Whatever.
She's like, today I only need 3 pairs of pants. You okay there, Elizabeth? What happened? Oh, you found the underoos.
They're skinny girl clothes. Fuck
No,
yeah.
they have men's underoos.
Yeah, that'll be great. Men, underwear.
And they come with boxer briefs now instead of bikini briefs.
I got the Joker ones.
You should see
There
her
are
squirting
no
flower.
tits. Every one of these models has no tits. Sorry.
Are they the men?
No, the women have no boobs.
Well,
Okay,
I got Batgirl underoos, and it has them drawn on, so it's okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, they come. I like the Wonder Woman one. I'll put the link up so the viewers can be.
Okay, this is awesome. Chris says there's a onesie now that's an anglerfish and it has a light up dangly on the head.
Here you go, audience. It's now posted.
Oh, wow.
I gotta see this.
So get Elizabeth some Wonder Woman underoos.
What do you mean all these models? It's like one model. Oh, no, there's more than one. Okay.
Oh my god, they're like 12. Those underwear would ride right up my butt.
Yeah.
And the problem is,
Now,
Maybe not for you.
you get to the Princess Leia one, and it's a picture of her on the shirt.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
But I do love the idea of a chick wearing Chewbacca underoos.
I think it need to be hairy bottoms. Come on, they missed it.
Yeah, they need the hairy boxer
Fuzzy.
short. C3PO ones that I had when I was younger were way better.
Yeah. See, I remember mine being better than that.
See, it didn't have boobs on it. Like, this one has boobs. C3PO did not have boobs, people. The hell? This is bullshit.
He had a chest plate.
Where's the
What's with the Star Wars Rey underoos?
I was just
it's
like,
just a brown stripe across it.
well, that's because she wore all white with brown stripes, right? Brown belts.
No, I'm just very disappointed. I can't.
Were the underoos like a tank top as they are here? That's how they were?
They only for the girls were they like that. For the
For
boys,
the
it was a
boys,
full
they were
T-shirt.
Like the men's underoos are T-shirts and boxers, which I like.
Oh,
The boxer
They need to do underwear and brassiere. For those days, you need to be a hero when it's going to take a hero. And then you can have your Wonder Woman bra or your C-3PO bra, and you're going to.
Oh yeah.
You know, if I'm at home, if I want to look.
Like,
Yeah.
What you need is the tank tops with like the shelf bra in it. Something.
I was going to say, those don't look comfortable to lounge in. Those look like they're going to come off.
well, that looks comfortable then.
Mm-hmm. Looks real comfortable to me.
Just a pair of heels and we're ready to go. That's it.
Again, the R2 and like the Gryffindor and stuff is so lame. It's like, oh, here's a tank top with the logo. Have a good day. Lazy. That's just lazy writing.
And
The
they're
guys have the better
expensive.
stuff, and the guys have the better quality usually.
Well, let's find out.
I'm clicking on guys.
Oh,
if you know what I mean.
yeah, the He-Man.
That's fucking. They got a He-Man and the Aquaman. That's great.
I would not want to go to bed flat.
Fastest man alive.
or the Punisher. No.
But they got Skeletor. I imagine there are couples, male couples out there who go, let's get He-Man and Skeletor and fight it out tonight. For the power of Greystroke.
Oh, the old Batman with the blue underwear.
I like the old Batman with the blue.
Yeah, that's cool.
Then we hit Groot. Horrible. Boba Fett's cool.
Oh, the Luke Skywalker. I love it.
This is crazy.
You gotta go He-Man. I'm sorry, that's too cool. The power.
Those are they're still better. They should be boxer briefs instead of just briefs.
Well, some are boxer briefs and some are
Right.
briefs, and yeah, I
like-
kind of agree.
I had the Batman one.
No,
See, I
they
like
should have put Groot under.
Yeah, they missed an opportunity for wood.
Oh, the Joker one. That's what I have. I have the Joker one.
Okay. Let's check out the kid.
Wicket the Ewok. It's just a picture of him with his name. The fuck?
That's stupid. The Groot one is stupid. God, people.
Then you have the kids. They have Paw Patrol.
Ugh.
See, I think part of the beauty of Underoos was the packaging, because you got it on there and it.
Mm-hmm.
They have Five Nights at Freddy's Freddy Fazbear Underoos for kids. Anyhow.
I've said this to more students. Your parents let you watch that?
Mm-hmm.
It's a game.
And they're like, yeah. And I'll say, you should not watch that. You need to be a kid. You say that to your older. You've got your whole life to be disturbed. It's a child.
Yeah, well, as soon as they get close to adulthood, suddenly they're like, wait a minute, you want me to do work and shit? Fuck that. What the hell's wrong with you? It's
I cannot tell you how many children have seen Deadpool when they're like, children.
like 5, 7 years old, that kind of stuff, yeah. By the way,
I know it's not gonna, they're gonna survive and all that, but can we let them be 5-year-old? Just saying.
It's marketing. Everybody's got to see it. Everybody's got to pay their money for it. It's just crazy.
Chris posted his the anglerfish light up onesie, and there's
I saw
matching
that.
slippers. Yeah, you can't have any of that, Otter. You don't
I have
want.
a couple of onesies.
She's got a huge beaver.
Oh, good slippers.
Hi, Otter. Otter wants some grog. Okay, Ed, what else happened this week in history?
Current events. The dumbass professor out in Las Vegas that shot himself to protest gun culture in America. That's intelligence at its best, isn't it?
Was that recent, or was that like a month ago?
It actually happened about a month ago, but they just started hitting the news like on the 11th. It really started.
Yeah, I remember when, like...
It happened like August 26th or somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not recent.
Yeah.
It's
We didn't talk about it though.
I'm all for...
Nobody should talk about it.
I'm all for people that, to protest by killing... By the way, did he kill himself?
He didn't kill himself. Shot himself in the arm with .22 caliber.
Chicken shit in the arm. Come on, man. 22. Shit, I'll do that on a dare. That's
I mean, shit. You're gonna get brave. You put on your little orange robe and set yourself on fire. That's a fucking
right.
protest.
Your arm. We're not even in and out. It's probably like a gray. So he's going to protest violence with guns by committing violence.
Yeah. And he got charged with discharging a firearm in a school and bringing a firearm on school property and general just being dumbass charges.
So if he didn't do it at a school, would he have been charged at all?
Yes. Well, if you're within the city limits. Maybe littering. They can get you almost anything.
They could get you on what?
Almost darn near anything.
Well, and I think they should be able to, and I would hope that he is, I don't know, put into some place where he can get some help mentally. Because he's obviously got a plan of self-harm.
No, because that might cost too much money.
It's possible, too.
Maybe put him in a gun class. Makes better choices.
He uses a better gun next time, so...
A bigger gun. Let me show you how to do this right, motherfucker. This is a 357. This is where you put it, okay? Now that's a protest.
There you go.
I didn't hear anything about it. I've been busy. I didn't hear anything about it.
Yeah, I remember hearing about this. It's when it.
I don't watch the news because I don't care. There's nothing happy on it, so I don't know.
Let's change that.
Let's start the Happy News Network.
Okay, so other entertainment current events, and this is older too, but I just heard about it. If we talked about it on the show, please say, Ed, you should have been awake because we talked about it on the show. Mark Hamill at Comic-Con wore 3 different disguises to Comic-Con. and unknowing fans took photos of him, not knowing it was him. One of his disguises was Brooklyn Nine-Nine, a Brooklyn Nine-Nine disguise. Another was an orange Vader, in which he was in this orange mask with Trump hair and lightsaber. And my favorite one, a short stormtrooper.
That's nice.
Are there pictures online of this?
Let me see if I can find it, and I will post it. Shouldn't take me too long. Mark out. There he is. And I will post this.
Okay. Okay.
There we go.
Thank you. Trump Vader is kind of amusing because it's polo shirts, and I'm curious what the short trooper looks like. Okay, well, he doesn't have a sign that says short trooper.
No, but he's the one on the left, apparently, supposedly.
Well, the picture I'm hold on, let me click on your link. I pulled it up also.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome. Good for. Go up.
Okay, he's the one on the left. Gotcha.
Mhm. That's funny. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Make the Death Star great again. Oh, and he's got a golf club. That's funny.
So anyhow, what else happened this week?
Okay, Big Trouble in Little China. We're going to see another one.
Yep.
This one starring The Rock.
Yep. Now, has this started to move forward yet?
It has started to move forward. It's going to be kind of like the Jumanji. It's not going to be a remake. It's going to be a continuation. When I
Good.
first heard about it, I heard it was going to be a remake, and I was like, no.
Right. I'm with you. It's and by the way, Chris here says he did a thing in the trooper outfit where he went down to Hollywood Boulevard asking people Star Wars questions about himself.
That's cool.
So, hey, Andrea,
Hmm.
you know the guy who plays the Joker that was in Shameless?
Hmm.
Apparently, he was in Malcolm in the Middle too.
Mhm.
Okay, just thought you'd like to know.
Oh yeah. He's fun.
Yeah. So,
He was a lot younger in that though.
he was. I did not get the picture of the guy I worked with that looked like him.
Who
But I
did he
try-
play in Malcolm in the Middle?
Just a kid on the playground, a bully. He also played Kevin O'Doyle in Click.
Hmm.
So,
He's been in quite a few things.
I totally forgot what we were already talking about.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Hold on a second. Let me say hello to our new person.
Hey, new person.
Wait, he's gonna say the name.
No, they just doing the me thing with the fucking is my favorite pastime. Well, I'm sure you're good at it. First thing I thought when I saw your name is that person's a fucker, all right. Welcome to the tavern. It's
Well,
feel
it's
free to
better than
hang
being a cunt.
out. Well, pirate cunt.
Say that like you love me.
Especially a pirate guy.
Pirate cunt.
So with Big Trouble in Little China, yeah, when I heard about it, I didn't want it to be a remake. So I'm glad to hear they're moving forward with a new and original story.
Yeah.
So any idea what the story is at all? What the relationship
I
is?
have no idea what the story is at all. He has apparently signed. They're waiting for him to finish up 2 other movies before they
Okay.
get started.
Okay. So, fucking, let me give you our policy on trolls. We like trolls. We're very troll-like ourselves. If you come in, you play well, and you have a good time, fucking come around all you want. If you're here to like throw one lame thing and get out, just head for the door. You're done. So we have a lot of regulars who started as trolls, and now they come around because it's a good time. So we collect the bastards.
Oh, where'd she go?
Uh-oh, what happened? Uh-oh, we lost an Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Well, her camera at least. It's
Hello.
So anyhow,
Here she
okay,
is.
what happened after Big Trouble with Little China?
Did people September 4th, Bill Daly, aka Major Healy from I Dream with Jeannie. That's it.
Major Healy. And yeah, he was good.
Mhm.
It's but I Dream of Jeannie and Bewitched were two of my favorites from that era.
Yeah.
I liked them. It's
That Huzzy showing her belly on TV.
yeah, baby, Barbara Eden.
Yeah.
It's, people still show pictures of her. Oh my god.
She was a hottie in her day, man.
She was. And
Sorry.
did you squeeze a duck? What was that right there?
Pulling a cork, man. Pulling a cork.
Sounds good. Okay. So
Okay.
what else we got? Who all died?
September 6th, Burt Reynolds.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, does this affect people much? Us people.
It probably would have affected me more 20, 30 years ago than now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Though you have to appreciate that we just didn't hear much from him
yeah.
over the past 10, 20 years. You know, he did The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler. Not much else.
Yeah, which was cool. Yeah. that
Though
was
he
cool.
apparently has movies still coming out.
Okay.
There's like 2 more movies with him coming out. Go figure. Bob says, I wonder if they ever had a threesome. I
Dream of Jeannie, I guess he's back. There.
I suspect that Larry Hagman, Barbara Eden, probably had a couple threesomes with those two and other people. I'd say. There we go. What is that? Oh,
She's
Andrew's
leaving
putting
the
it
street.
Okay.
Well, fine. It's just us. The women are
Just
gone.
There we go. It's So who else died?
All right, birthdays. September 16th, 1925, blues guitarist B.B. King.
Nice. Good times there.
September 18th, 1971, actress Jada Pinkett Smith.
1971. So she's my age. Okay. It's No, she's in Gotham, isn't she?
She was in Gotham. I don't know if she still is or not.
Fisheye Mooney
Don't watch
or
it.
Mooney Fisheye or Smells Like Fish.
Something like that. Yeah. September 19th, 1974, actor, comedian Jimmy Fallon.
He's younger than me.
September 21st, 1950, actor, comedian Bill Murray.
Bob says, I wonder if Jeannie ever gave him a huge penis for her satisfaction. If she'd blink, you'd miss it.
But
Okay. You got any personal birthday shout-outs?
personal birthday shout-outs, yeah. Darren Woodard, miss you, dude. We need to get together sometime. The next president of the United States, Stephen Kurtz. Happy birthday, Stephen. Show fan who we have not seen around in some time, Jean Rosnick. Wonder where she's been. And an old schoolmate of mine, the most beautiful, Janine Bloomer. Happy birthday, everybody.
There you go. Happy birthday, everyone. So we got 15 minutes before the third hour. It's we could go into the history of rum.
We could do that.
We'd probably have to Google it, though. I bet nobody did any research, did they?
Actually, I visited a distillery, so I know a little bit.
I'm curious. Do they add sugar? Because some rums are just a little sweeter and they can give you headaches, and usually it's the sugar in alcohol that gives me headaches.
It probably depends on the distillery. The particular distillery we were in did not add sugar.
And it's just distilled sugar cane, right? That's what rum is?
It's molasses. And that's where it started. The plantations, the sugarcane plantations, in the Caribbean, molasses was the byproduct of making the sugar, and they just throw it out.
Huh.
And man discovers, hey, that stuff's fermenting.
That's
So
right.
and
This is
they
a
started
special
using-
type of rot that gets me drunk.
So yeah, they started using it to make rum. And
I didn't realize molasses was a byproduct of sugar refining.
yeah.
It's huh. So they basically distill molasses to get rum.
Make rum, yeah.
That sounds like a sticky and long thing. Yeah, it didn't help when as I'm saying sticky and long, Bob pops up with plantation as a racist term.
He's being triggered tonight, man. Bob, if it makes you feel any better, it was the black people that discovered it. So yeah, does that make you feel any better? There.
I tell
She's
you,
back.
we'll wait for her to put her earbuds in. Okay, now that Elizabeth's back, we were just discussing how you make molasses from the remnants of processing sugar and how you make rum from the remnants of processing molasses. And I'll be right back while you guys discuss
Talk
this.
amongst yourselves.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Keep talking.
Keep talking.
Molasses is nice. I use it I use it in some of my marinades.
Huh.
Mhm.
Molasses, not maple syrup.
No, I mean I use molasses. Just it's not sweet. It's just got that nice taste to kind of give it a heaviness.
Yeah.
Brown sugar.
You just
I use
put that-
molasses for cookies.
Ooh. Okay.
Molasses cookies.
I suppose you do.
Well, you know. Oh, do you want? Hey, does anybody have a dollhouse?
Who will?
Doll
A dollhouse.
for
No.
a project we're working on. We could use a dollhouse or flats if anyone has a little window or a door.
You have a dollhouse, John?
Ooh.
I think he said he does. Well, you're coming out for Thanksgiving, right? Can you bring your dollhouse?
To Tiki Thanksgiving.
Yes. And yes.
So, yes. See? There we go.
All right. Thanks. We'll have to learn more about
roller skirts.
whatever you want.
I'll make some. Oh.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, John.
Well, there we go. There's that.
There's that. I have to come out in the train.
He says, do you need more of a regular house?
I would love any dimensions you could send me so I know how to utilize.
You need like a window and a doorway or something, right?
Just see what we got. Yeah, see what he has. Because it's movie magic. Whatever I have, I can work with. Whatever you got, I'll make it. You need that window open, you're looking a little hot. We're going to have to off the camera.
I have some fake bricks that someone threw in my car.
You do? How's that movie prop? Cool. I have an umbrella I need to get.
Mm-hmm. It's
Thanksgiving.
everywhere.
It's a big one too, so I'll be showing people. I hate it when it rains. People try to take me out because their umbrellas are right at eye level.
They'll put your eye out.
It's a battle. I just use my wet umbrella as a shield. Things
I have a lightsaber umbrella. It
Do
lights
you?
up. Mhm.
What color is it?
I think it's blue and white. I don't remember. I have to change the batteries.
Mm. Sounds like a Tiki Thanksgiving prop to me.
It's my everyday umbrella. So
Oh, we could take some headshots. I'm bringing out a couple nice cameras. Play around.
backdrops.
Mm.
John wants to know. He's like, "Can I get one to show you?" I don't know, John.
Can he get one to show?
Get one.
To buy one? Or get, what does he mean, get one?
No, get on here to show.
Oh. Oh.
I guess that's up to Travis.
I don't have a problem with it. I don't know how the cameras will be set up. Let me also ask you guys, because I know Ed mentioned he was tired and a few other things going on. Do we want to go for the full 3 hours tonight, or do we want to cut it off at 10 o'clock here in 10 minutes?
We still have a lot of people.
I am up all night.
Andrea?
But I don't mind defending.
I'm good.
I hope he stays, but I understand he's sleeping.
Okay. Now let's go ahead and get John on here then. John, give
Well,
me...
let me bail, and then
Oh, okay, that works too.
Should we make it to the 10 minutes just so Ed does his full times? Keep it right.
No, let him go now, because if we bring John in with Ed, I have to take 10 minutes to rearrange the screen and fix the things because of the camera shots.
I know. I hate to lose a bit of the crew.
We got
Go
to
Alright,
here
guys.
for work.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
Good
love you.
night, guys.
Before
Good
Ed
to see
leaves,
everybody again.
Ed, before you leave, last week we got together anyway. We just didn't do the show per se. We just sat
Right.
around for 3 hours talking. And we brought John on, who then Bob dubbed as White Ed.
Oh yeah.
So, okay, you could go now. Just figured we should
Not
catch up
nearly
on
as
that.
good looking.
And Bob, thanks for the bits, buddy. Okay, we will trade the two
Good night,
of you.
everybody.
Let me go
Not
grab.
Ed. It's like,
Hold on, guys, while the screen gets messed up just for a second here, and I add John in as Ed leaves, and we fix everything.
I'm drawing there.
Okay, now we've got to rearrange names because we've moved people around. Hello, John. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay, we can hear you also. So, you want to show us your dollhouse?
Well, she said more. I asked, did they need more of a house? So,
Is there a
no
door?
interior to it. It's a styrofoam. We use it for terrain. Well, they used it for dioramas. That's the.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then it's got, the port you can set outside and stuff. But what's nice is, you can put a camera inside and shoot outward. It
Okay.
looks more like a house than.
How long
the
does it
dollhouse
take to
would look.
build one of those? Looks pretty
Well,
easy.
I don't know how long it would take because we got this in a trade. It's part of a Wild West setup is what we headed.
All right. Is there like details, size, and proportions that I could kind of look at?
Sure. Hold on 1 second.
Their link or something? I can go research.
I don't know if it's still on the Barzos went out of business.
But he has
These things were up to like $300 a piece at the time.
No, we're good.
Collectibles.
Never mind.
You can still use it. It's cares.
He's offering to lend it.
Yeah.
I know there's.
You even got TPs that came with it too.
All right.
Those are huge
Might have
TPs
to use
compared to
that.
the house.
1 second.
Okay. So who is sticking with us for the third hour? We're about to play the intro into that. It looks like we still have, well, of course, all of us that are on. Looks like we got Drops and Chris and Jewel and Bob and a few others hanging out who, since you guys haven't spoken, I'm going to not call you out of the dark, shadowy places that you like to hide.
Yeah, did the effing guy go?
Yeah, he popped in just to play his name joke, and since we didn't have a fit.
Well, that's bullshit.
What did he call us?
No, he didn't call us anything. There's a way where you could turn the text the color of your name, and all he did is post that he, I don't know, loves fucking or something like that. Here it is. Hold on. Zazzle, move. Fucking is my favorite pastime. That's all he said. Then when I teased with him, he said LMAOOOOOOO.
And then you left.
Must be 12. Maybe 11.
Yeah, I don't think he had much more to add than, I made a name.
We're very proud.
As he drains our bank account.
He doesn't have my bank information.
Elizabeth, this thing is 6 inches by 8 inches.
Yeah, it is.
No, he's talking about the house for all our viewers, just to be clear.
Whatever.
I am the white Ed.
Ah,
By 8.
Feet, not inches.
That would be really wide.
Now, I'm curious, have I frozen or... Because I'm looking at the OBS. Let me check the stream here, make sure the stream is still moving. No, the stream is frozen too. OBS seems to be frozen. Are you guys still hearing us out there? The stream is frozen. Yes, we still got sound, it just the video is froze here. On OBS. Okay, bear with it, I'm sure it will clear itself up. Yeah, I just pressed the sound and we appear to have still sound. Thank you, Chris, appreciate that. We're just all frozen in place.
What's the plan with the house?
I'm working on another pickle man and
Okay.
kind of looking at the Incredible Shrinking Man.
I do have different figures that might be to the same people and that.
That's cool. That's cool.
So
That model's a little small. I have to get a camera. But it's
yeah,
there. It gives me an option, so thank you. And I'll definitely put it on my list.
well, and I'll see if the dollhouse that the girls have.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm gonna be. I'll be hitting you up for something else. You mentioned last show.
yes, you will. I want a dollhouse that I can decorate my way for my witchy Barbie dolls.
You have witchy Barbie doll.
I do. I collect witch Barbie dolls.
Do you have one within reach?
Huh?
Do you
Yeah.
have one within reach?
Oh, I have a whole shelf of them. Hold on. I just painted my fingernails. Hold on. You're going for a bumpy ride.
I can't wait. I'm just so
I
looking forward
just
to it.
chewed mine.
Let me see. Hold on. All right. Hold on.
She'll love you till you die.
Nah. That whole shelf is full of witchy Barbie dolls. I don't know if I can get close enough.
Can you bring one to the camera just so we can see the truth behind a Barbie witch? Do they have a Barbie cunt doll?
I haven't purchased that yet, but I'm sure.
Barbie, what?
Cunt.
They do have the cunt ankle thing, though. Which is not a cankle. That's something different.
I have. Oh, green. That's cool.
This is from Wizard of Oz.
Oh,
But I
that's
have
cool.
like I can't reach them on the shelf, but they're
Okay.
you would put
Their
them
hair
out.
black?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's cool.
And they would put the other ones I have. They'd put out on Halloween, and then quickly people would be too offended, so they'd pull them off the shelf. And
Were they,
I
what
find
were they
them-
offended by?
because it's Halloween. 'Cause it's the
Generally, it was the Wiccans saying that's not what witches look like. We're not green and beautiful.
Well, no, see, no, the other ones aren't green. There's one is called the Teen Spellcaster. It's actually pretty cool. She just comes with a little cauldron and spell book, but it looks like a Barbie doll with like really cool clothes.
Are you serious that the pagans came out saying that's not what witches look like?
It has happened. Yes,
It may have happened.
it has happened.
Has it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't keep up with it. I just know I like them.
Well,
That's
they
what they
still
look
put them
like.
on clearance because I got to get rid of them.
There you go. And pagan is different from Wiccan, and you just be careful. It's kind of like calling, a Catholic a Baptist. It's
Well, they've called me everything else.
some bitch,
Stop that.
pirate cunt.
Late for dinner.
I'm a Catholic.
That's right. It's in other words, some people roll with it and don't give a damn, and other people are like, I am not that.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get a shirt. I'm not gonna wear it every time, right? But I'm gonna get a shirt, and when I'm out and about and I want to meet people, I'm gonna wear that shirt. See what happens.
Wear it on the subway.
Well, here's another one that you can wear anywhere. Get another one that says C is not for cookie.
Okay.
I could go make that right now and put it in the Talk of the Tavern store if you want.
There you go.
Hang on, I'm losing my
Logo.
Thank you, John. Appreciate that.
See, is
See, we can't hear the sounds anymore. That makes me sad. Am I? Oh.
Yes, we
it
agree.
won't be like this forever. Just
Well, because they changed the things and we can't
Thanks.
hear it.
Right?
Thanks, Skype.
Skype.
Oh, by the way, I read a big article on how Skype is like backtracking and trying to go back to how they were doing it before, and
Does
yeah.
everybody live?
Yeah, basically everybody threw a fit is what they're saying. Hey, there's Jamin. Escaped the dinosaurs hiding in the nerd armory. Is that in case we get attacked by the Russians? You grab like a gamer nerd and then a card, other kind of nerd, math nerd.
I can do that on most days.
You can't you? Just run through the store, have a collection of nerds. It's a nerd armory.
Hmm.
We even sell the little nerd candies.
Did you say a nerdicane?
No, nerd candy.
Oh, okay. We have nerd candy in the other room. I was just imagining a nerdicane. It's like a hurricane of nerds. It's a nerdicane.
Like tornado?
That would be the
You can hear it coming.
thing. Well, remember when the school got destroyed out here?
Oh, yeah.
So I had a store full of kids then, and that's what that would have been because they all wanted to go outside and see what was going on. And I
Nice.
said, see where my motorcycle used to be? It's down there in the tree right now. You're not going out the door.
Nerdnado.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because they would have just picked up some kid and thrown him into 17.
Well, we've all had that urge.
was
Oh,
a
other than the
nerd
wind,
armor.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, yeah. Nerf armory, not a nerd armory.
Whatever. I heard it both ways.
Well, generally, who do you think are in Nerf armories? Nerds. And I say this as somebody who has a Nerf armory, so, it's... There you
What
go.
is a Nerf armor?
It's an armory of Nerf guns.
So you have like a two guy. I got it. Thank you.
I can
Speaking
skip her.
of,
And Chris says...
well, I can't. I just painted my fingernails, but I have like a giant Nerf gun over here.
Yeah.
Chris has stated also that all of you here is actually probably saying that we're all nerds. Absolutely. I am not throwing stones while I'm in a glass house. I am shooting Nerf guns while in a glass house. So there we go. Good times. See
Once
Andrea
again.
waiting.
What if I don't care what people call me?
C is not
You
for
just
today.
you just prefer
Yeah.
pronoun.
It just gains power. What if I don't care?
It's very true. It's very true. It's wise words when you don't give a damn what somebody else's words are.
I am bidding on a Nerf thing right now. Here, I'll
Are
send a
you?
picture.
What are you bidding on?
I'll-
Price
Hold on, I'll be right
freer. What's he bidding on? He said a sex toy?
I don't know.
Yeah, Nerf
Viewing
one.
audience, what sex toy do you think John is bidding on?
I think a better question is what sex toy is he not bidding on?
And which one should we get him for Tiki Tanks?
There we go. We could invite Chris down. I wonder if Chris would come out.
Someone told me they were taking our picture. They were lining everyone out in this big event. And they said, Elizabeth, come on out, come on out. And I said, I'm not coming. That was my tiki of the day.
Gotcha.
I mean,
Gatha found it. Wait.
trying to get the card.
Are you alright, Andrea? You okay? Your lipstick looks
I'm okay. How are you?
Your lips
I look
look good. I'm
I'm gonna
alright.
make a pizza after this. I'm hungry.
Pizza sounds good.
What
With lots
kind?
of onion.
Oh.
There we go. I'm making a T-shirt logo.
Did I tell you I made a cauliflower crust pizza?
I think so.
It was bad. It wasn't great. It's not pizza. Yeah. And the cheese is pepperoni cooked just.
Okay.
That's a good idea. Jamin says I'm going to attach a motorized belt-fed Nerf gun to the head of one of the motorized ride-on dinosaurs. Jamin,
Ah.
do you have a dollhouse? Asking for a friend.
Yeah. That friend.
Yeah, pretty much. There we go.
There's the Nerf thing I'm bidding on to the store.
Do you
It's in
do
the disc.
eBay for other people?
Boy, you do it big, don't you? Are you gonna get in that? Are you getting in that, John?
I don't think it's made for a 400-pound man.
Well, then they're missing a fucking opportunity. That's all I can say.
Indeed,
What are
they
you
are.
gonna do with that?
Have fun, hopefully.
I need one of those.
We're gonna put the camera on it because we're setting up the digital studio, so it'll be a cool thing to put the kids.
Nice. So no dollhouse. He doesn't have a dollhouse.
Well, I think we still have one at the house. Or are you talking about somebody else?
Well, we're just John, we're just seeing what's out there. You know,
Skipper doesn't have one.
Okay.
if somebody has have something, let's use it rather than building it.
Exactly.
If anybody
What's it?
has one of those old Barbie dream houses they don't want anymore, I'll take it.
Oh,
I want one, and I'm gonna paint it to look like a haunted house for my witch Barbies. I don't have any of the flying monkeys, but I have different sizes of Barbie dolls.
I like my nieces. I think they.
Aw. What else can we get you?
Which one of us? We're all asking for things.
Look, these came with the Happy Meal toys. It's Madame Alexander witch dolls, and they did Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, those are kind of creepy. Those are kind of cool.
I like it, and see, it's for baby.
Oh no, babies are creepy. Good job. Well done. That's cool.
It came with the Happy Meal. And this is the Wicked Witch of the West, and I have the Witch of the East too. But I ripped her arms off.
Because that's how it's supposed to be.
Especially in Happy Meals, makes you really.
Huh?
It's it. The fun things with Happy Meals, than ripping their arms off.
Well, I read Wicked. I don't know if you've ever read Wicked. And the Witch of the East, which is, her sister, she was born without arms. And that's why she has the magical shoes to help her get around and live. And I'm like, oh, this doll's not right, rip.
As you do.
Jamin, I would contact Andrea before you pick stuff up and make sure you know what she's looking for and also what her budget is and everything.
I've been wanting one for a while. I don't get it because I ain't got money. Not right now.
Okay. Let's add a product. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to add this first.
Get red in your hair going on?
Hmm.
And heck with it, let's just add this. Okay, we're going to go with a shirt. We're going to go with unisex shirts. I'm going to go with black. I'm making Elizabeth's shirt.
C is for cunt. That's good enough for me.
Well, I can make that one too.
That would be great. I don't know if everybody can see. They can't see on my camera. But I have a lonely porg in the background. It looks so sad. We can't see it on Twitch, so because of the frame.
Do you want brown hair or black hair?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Whatever.
All right.
What color mark are you guys?
Brown or black, baby. All right. So that'll be it. You got it. Everyone's quiet.
Yeah, I'm working.
They're working.
Oh, they have. Oh, that's a nice dollhouse. They're like $180 for a freaking Barbie dream house. Fuck that shit.
Kind of cheap.
Fuck that.
And that's at
Yeah.
Walmart.
Fuck Walmart.
So that's the cheap one.
Easy.
And back in my day, we had a cardboard box.
We had to get the hell out of the house.
We still have
it
cardboard
comes with a
boxes,
toilet
sweetie.
and a bathtub.
Did you say a bullet in a bathtub?
No, a toilet.
Oh.
Most of them don't have toilets.
Yeah.
It's yeah, that's rough there.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
That's weird.
Yeah. It's cool.
Oh, that's really
Don't
good.
worry, I can use my own door. I was just thinking, don't worry, I'll find a way around it. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
It'll happen. Maybe not how you want it to, but oh, that's nice. Brooklyn's Loft Dollhouse. Who the hell's Brooklyn? And that's a nice house. There's a cafe in it. This dollhouse, they live above the cafe. That is awesome. I'm gonna quit looking now.
My friends, they make those expensive dollhouses. Then I saw what people paid for those. Oh. Can't complain. People pay thousands of dollars for a comic. Oh.
God bless.
Well, one day I'm gonna build my own dollhouse, but that's a few years off.
The amount of craftsmanship that goes into some of those is incredible. Crazy.
Oh yeah, they're really nice. I just want to do like a simple one and then hang like creepy stuff in it. I want a creepy house.
Hang people with.
Maybe. That's for the tree in the yard. But I need to get some flying monkeys to go with my witches to put on the rooftop. Because that would be awesome.
Here, guys, check out that link. Check out the very last item on the page, Elizabeth. And for everybody that's concerned about it, I am working on getting that video moving again. It should be going now.
C is not for cooking.
Not just for cooking.
Oh. I can't read it right. But that's...
It's pickle pen.
And if you need me to,
The
I can
video's
make one.
working for me.
It was
No, I don't.
frozen a little bit. Let me
Just
know
let it go.
What-
I don't have chat.
what chat in which thing.
Did you refresh it?
Yeah.
That's why it went away.
No.
No chat for you.
Crap, fat people got to pay more for church.
All right. All right, I'm going back.
Well, they get more
It's
shirt.
tough.
We do. More acreage to hug.
More what to hug?
More acreage.
Oh, acreage. I didn't know we use acres as a form of measuring ourselves. But now I know. And knowing
As
is
we
half
do.
No, it's half the battle.
That's
G.I. Joe. Greatest hero. G.I. Joe.
Her eyes work too.
I remember, I didn't grow up here, so I'd come back to Alabama. Saturday cartoons, I think were advertised in the paper
Yeah.
or the TV guide, and then we would look, and then my brother and I, we was only one TV, so we had to, it was like, we had to debate, and then we had to give, talk about what shows we were watching. And I always fought for Land of the Lost.
I like Land of the Lost.
Well, comics used to carry ads for like, hey, this is going to be the new Saturday lineup. And stuff. Like, we don't do that
Yeah.
anymore. 'Cause
No, because cartoons are all the time now.
Yeah, Saturday lineup
Hi,
doesn't exist.
Skipper.
Jamin, thanks for popping in, buddy, and get some sleep. Have a great day tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow that you're going to be out in the heat? Are you doing
Oh.
dinosaur stuff because you're hiding in the Nerf armory?
Could be.
Or were you just in trouble and had to get out of the house? I don't know.
You used to take the dinosaurs for a walk. That was a song.
Now I want Chinese food because you said walk.
everybody walked the dino.
I want Chinese food too.
And a pizza.
I can make pizza.
I know. I think it's too late to get Chinese food, though.
Everything's closed.
Unless you live in New York City.
That's,
New York City.
but to be fair, they close in my neighborhood. I live in a small part. And, I'm sure I could find someone else.
You can find a diner, and New York diners, nothing.
I'm
fine.
sure you got delivery somewhere. We don't even have that option.
Somewhere.
It is
Yeah.
only 10:15, but there's nothing around here that's open.
Chris, when I moved here, we called Domino's for delivery, and they're like, oh, we don't deliver that far out, but we'll meet you at the little gas station grocery store 2 miles from your house, because we deliver that far. Yeah, Domino's offered to meet us at a gas station for the exchange.
Yeah, there's plenty of places open here if you want to get in the car and go.
To Richmond.
Well, no, there are 2 places open.
Yeah. Good times. Good times. So if we go into town right now, we have a 24-hour Walmart, and probably McDonald's or Burger King would still be open by the time if we left right now. But after
Right
11, nah. Subway is closed, McDonald's is closed. Our local movie theater has 2 showings, a 7 o'clock and a 9 o'clock. Even on a Saturday night, they don't do another showing. Oh, they
Tell 'em
do.
what to do.
Yeah. I tell them what to do.
Well, really, they're the only ones here, so they can do whatever the hell they want. People are going to go there because there's nothing else.
True story.
So,
Heck, Wawa's just as good as any of those places.
What's this cute?
I said Wawa's just as good as most of those places you listed anyway.
well,
Oh.
we have to drive an hour or hour and a half to get to Wawa.
Okay.
And we have. We've
have.
done it. 2 in the morning, we're like, I want a quesadilla, a sub, and a really good coffee. Let's go to Wawa, get in the car. And yeah, we have.
We've done it.
And by the way, the drive Andrew is mentioning is round trip for that long. It's Chinese food, the difference between walking the dog and walking the dog. It's yeah. And you got to shave him for both those activities, so.
Takeout. That's what they both have in common. Takeout.
Walkout food.
Yeah, I'm really hungry now.
You're welcome.
And to wish we'd stop talking.
It's at 10:20. Talk of the tavern collapsed under the talk of takeout.
It's horrible.
So we are. Oh, I didn't play the third hour music. You want the third hour music? You guys can't even hear it, but here, Chris. This
I thought you already played it because I can't hear it.
Nah, I didn't play
Time
it.
for the roll call for our late
But I'll play it
night
now and just keep
inappropriate,
talking over it.
super
Play it for Chris if he can.
very naughty music hour. This is where the faint of heart swoon, parents put children to bed, and things heat up and get steamy. So pour another drink and strap yourself in. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
There you go, Chris. You're welcome. Made Elizabeth leave, though. Probably hiding under her desk. There she is.
Don't tell her what to do.
Chris is Cavillion. Or Cavillon. He's actually the host, the very first host I had for Talk of the Tavern when it was called Sounds of Steam. Elizabeth got food. What do you got, Elizabeth?
I flipped open some sausage and I cooked it flat. And it's really good.
Gotcha.
Pretty
Cavalon.
good time.
He pronounced
I
it.
swam today and I realized I hadn't eaten in a little too long. I feel a little queasy.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm glad you didn't drown. You made it out.
No, I mean, I've gone queasy now. I went got food. No. I had the best swim probably of my life.
Really?
That's good.
Absolutely.
Did you
I just-
orgasm?
In a way,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I'd
Nice.
say I did.
Nice.
I reached a level of body positioning and control and relaxation where I was flowing in the current without effort.
So you hit your runner's high.
Out swam fucking everyone in that pool, and they're all like, fuck, who's this slow bitch? No, it just everything's lining up.
Right.
It was a brief moment. I don't know if I'll ever have it again, but it was a hell of a good time.
Nice. It's
That's why they call it a swimmer's high,
right.
because you literally get high when you're in the water. It's amazing. I encourage everyone to swim. It has kept my wrist. It has really helped me with all those issues I've had.
I probably
John?
won't.
Did you get your web?
Oh, yes. It is dark blue.
Are you using it? Or is it just
Not right
sitting
now. It's sitting at the house.
I'm right here, baby.
I will use it.
No.
You
Do or
should
do
use-
not. There's no try.
You should use it at work, and that way, if somebody gets annoying, you just lift it up between your face and theirs and go like this at them.
Mm. Reverse face hugger.
That's right. And if they're like, "What's that?" and that's like, "That's what's stopping me from grabbing your face."
Is there a door in that house? I didn't see one.
There is. It is right there.
Does it open?
It will when I cut it out.
Oh,
But currently, no.
And for the viewers wondering what's going on, Elizabeth is planning a movie and she needs some props, and it's easier to get a small house than a full-size house. So, yeah, any of you...
Don't your neighbors have a house?
I got a house right here. I'll just hang an orange sheet, open the door.
Yeah.
It's just easier when it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just seeing what I have. Just taking inventory.
All right, I'm just encouraging other people to help you with things that you have. Because,
John, you gotta help me with the movie schedule.
Chris is local also, and he works in theater, Elizabeth. That's why I'm trying to intro this in and explain to, so he hears what's going on in case he's like, oh, I've got something. And
He
like,
owns a theater?
no, he does sound and lighting in a theater
Oh.
in Maryland. So
I do home invasion, so I can help you get that.
nice.
I thought I recognized you.
Yeah, you gotta get.
It was that night in jail. Remember that time? That's all right. We'll
Which
get there.
time?
Which
No.
which time indeed? Yes.
The worst one was outside San Antonio.
Why?
Well, we were doing a cross-country motorcycle trip, and one of my mouthy friends decided to, as they took us back to the judge to give us our fine, decided to tell him that he didn't think we should have to pay that. Before I could grab him and tell him to shut the judge says, well, how'd you like to rest a couple days here in the jail? I said, no, sir, I'll be paying these fines right now, and I'll take care of my friend later. As I said, Texas deliverance all over. Okay, time to go.
The dumb ones tend to be loud.
Yeah. But we still got to spend the night there.
Oh,
I think he wanted to just push the point a little bit.
Well, at least you didn't have to pay for hotel.
As it were, yeah.
what'd you have to eat? Did they feed you?
Uneventful for whatever it was. I think they gave us something.
Oh, well.
Ham sandwich or something.
Yeah. It wasn't the hotel room that I already had paid for. So
So what did you
Did
do
get
that
one
you
call
got?
from jail to change the reservation?
What did you do that got you in that position?
probably about 110.
Okay, well, that's pretty good that the cops caught up with you.
So that was just
They're
for
pretty
speeding?
crazy. Oh yeah, that just for.
How old were you?
Let's see, about 24.
Oh,
It was quite a while ago.
Just
Actually, the probably the most bizarre cross country trip was 9/11. So we were out on the road when it happened, and every time I would pull into a place, everybody was off to the side watching the televisions. I didn't pay mine. I'm getting my gas. I heard something about in New York in a school or something like that, so I thought something in the school had happened. And I get into Vegas at about 2 a.m. and everything's closed. What? I mean, it was just not impossible. I get into the hotel. I said, "Hey, I need a masseuse, and what's going on?" And he goes, "Well, just watch the television." I said, "No, just tell me." He goes, "No, you need to really watch it." I think I might have been the last person in the United States who knew that that even had happened. I didn't find out till like 2 in the morning. Kind of bizarre. But that was probably the only day that Vegas actually had shut down.
Well, until a giant robot attacked it.
Well, that's true. It's still kind of hopping.
Well, it just got there. The robot's only been in town for like 2.5 minutes.
Ah.
Jules says, I may have a dollhouse at work. I'll check tomorrow. It's yellow and purple. Thank you,
Okay.
Jim. You're a gem.
Thank you.
Those are good colors.
It would be. Did we decide, John, are you coming over Thanksgiving? Is that what we decided? Are you open or what's going on?
I haven't found out who is potentially coming.
Okay.
I have told the family that if we're not opening the store, I'm going out to.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just throw it all in your lap. Just let us know. Either way, they'll, if you know, let us know 20 minutes before you get here. There'll be stuff, so no big deal.
I got a big lapse. No problem.
There you go. That works for me.
But what should I bring if I do come?
Liquor.
Yeah.
Booze. Beer. No. Dessert. No. What do we need? Beer. Okay.
Yeah, I'd pretty much recommend bring something to drink, whether it's alcoholic or not, or both. Because otherwise, if you have a preferred soda or a preferred beer or preferred alcohol, that's your the best thing to bring.
All right.
So, it's
Something wet.
yeah. And if you, this is Marcy.
And liquor. Right.
This is Marcy, and she's wet because I lick her. Covered it all. Thanks, Marcy.
We do.
Do what?
So as we do.
Yeah, well, indeed. It's and if you show up empty-handed, nobody's going to be upset or grouchy. So there we go. And,
What did you say? If you show up empty-handed?
if John shows up empty-handed, nobody will be grouchy.
Well, he's going to bring the donuts.
There we go. He's got something.
Whorehouse.
A whorehouse?
What?
I can go over to your neighbors and borrow one of their houses.
A cut cottage will be more than welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, dogs. You better bring stuff to Thanksgiving. That's all I'm saying. You get shit from Amazon,
Uh,
I
In
mean,
that
like,
case-
bring a turkey or something like that. Too.
no. In that case, if you're going to have stuff shipped from Amazon, cat food is always good.
They can eat turkey.
What are those little inserts you have to put in this cardboard inserts and they're scratching ring?
Oh yeah, you could get those. Those would be good, wouldn't it, Andrea?
Oh, they love those things.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking. Okay.
Okay.
Believe it.
A cardboard ring for a cat?
Yeah, it's this scratcher and it's in this round thing with a ball that runs around.
Oh.
It's
The
the
inside.
insert. And they scratch it and tear it up and eventually they wear it out. Scratch that. So
One of them eats it, drags it across the house, Like,
yeah.
Where you just get a box and just make a new one? Just cut out strips for it?
yeah, I'm not doing that. You have to, it's corrugated, so it's got the little Chewy.com.
Me.
Soak it in catnip. That'll make it.
Oh, we put catnip on it, that's why they try to eat it. It's hilarious. Better than cable. Then there's the red dots.
Get a
There is-
remote control map.
A remote control map?
Mouse.
Ah.
Oh, look at it.
Remote control moose would be funnier, but
Well, they might
I
not
think-
kill that as quick.
I don't think the cats would care for it.
Well, I would get them this thing that it flies around. It's a butterfly, and it just flitters. Wow, they'll kill it.
Yeah, we had one of those little drone kind of things. The ones that got the styrofoam things around the edges of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Storm caught that, and it lasted all of 3 seconds. Done.
She likes it. It amuses her as much as the cats, if not more.
Oh, the butterfly?
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes them happy.
All that matters.
Very true.
It costs about as much as Starbucks coffee, so no coffee, get a treat for the cat.
I won a Starbucks gift card. Did I tell you that?
No.
At
that's
that
cool.
training session. There's a few things that we tried. And we played Jeopardy. And my team won because I knew the strategy of how to bet on the fun, where you don't bet everything. Always leave yourself like $100, $1. Oh, we won like $25 gift card.
Nice.
Gee,
You won one cup of
work
coffee.
sometimes.
It's something, though, isn't it?
Starbucks, and they tell you when you go, they say, "Is there something I can get you to eat today?" And I said, "Oh, if it's free."
Oh, I thought it was like a challenge. Is there something I can get you to eat? We got this thing over here that was like 5 days old. Can we get you to eat that?
Yeah, it's been on the floor,
Maybe.
kicked around.
If it's free. I felt bad for our health food store down here because their refrigerator went out and
Oh,
they were like carting all this stuff down to the dumpster.
Oh,
down to the where dumpster?
Yeah, because
Oh,
yeah, and I didn't know things that were so healthy could smell so bad though.
no preservatives and all that stuff. It turns real quick, and it's
It turned my nose most like, oh God, can't you go out the back door and go down the back of the store? Nope, they were going straight down in front of everybody's shop. They
right.
were
Because
dumping.
we
here. This is for you.
Yeah.
Good times.
Well, the factory were probably didn't care. They have their own unique smell. They would.
Oh,
I am apparently destined for greater things than dying in this place because I stayed up really late last week. I was watching something, and I mean, I didn't get to bed till 3:30, almost 4. But I was really out of it, and I had my little Dick's Sporting Cup, just a little bit of frozen ice still in it, and I had set it down on my nightstand. Well, my little voice said, you shouldn't put something with condensation next to near your phone. And as I'm falling asleep, I gotta be, well, it wasn't fun. And I got up in the morning quite early and I just went to check the time and I touched my phone's really hot. So I just turned it off and unplugged it from the wall and went back to bed. Apparently there was water and it caught the cord on fire while it was still plugged into my phone. And I didn't even notice. And when I got up, something was sticking out of my phone. It was bits of the cord.
Oh,
And the phone still worked. And then I went down the street and got a new cord. But as the gentleman's helping me, got tweezers and he's pulling things out from the bottom of my phone. And he says, "Did this get burnt?" He's pulling out shards of cord. And I said, "Well, apparently, my God, this phone works, but don't put wet things near electronics. It's a whole new world."
always good advice.
The phone that will not die. phone.
Really,
Uh-oh.
Chris is gonna mock me. He and I have been playing World of Warcraft, and now I'm not one of those guys that go collect the biggest, baddest equipment and gear out there. Instead, I collect stupid, useless little pets, which they later incorporate in the game that you could fight them like you do Pokemon. And you level them up. So he sends me a message, I guess not to interrupt the show by making me describe this stuff like I just did. He sent me a message on Discord going, I just got you a pygmy owl pet. So, yeah, he just got me a pet. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Don't plug it in near water.
That's right.
Those pets are not stupid. I mean, it made them tons of money.
Did it? Did they?
Oh yeah, the World of Warcraft card game didn't sell because people wanted to play it. They wanted the loot cards out of it so they can get a spectral tiger. $800 on eBay. Ludicrous.
That's why I bought them.
But they could sell them all the time.
Yeah. And I got a riding turtle and a tabard and a pet or two from it. So, yeah, I got some from the card game. I need a spectral cub. Because there's a title you can get in the game of Crazy Cat Lady.
Okay, let's just pretend I don't know anything about Warcraft because I'm too busy creating and doing other things. Are you saying that you buy a card to get players in the game?
You know how there's Magic the Gathering card game?
Sure.
Okay, World of Warcraft kind of made a mirror image of that. But in addition to the card game, they would put specialized cards in the packs, randomly inserted, rare to find, that would allow you to have a pet in the game or a mount or a certain piece of equipment or...
In the card game.
Well,
Yeah.
you would get the card in the card game and enter the code from the card into the video game.
Ah.
So people would buy this card game to get that piece of electronic whatever in the game,
Guys.
in the video game.
And those cards are expensive, right?
Hundreds
Yeah,
of
they were.
dollars
Oh my god! Are you shitting me?
for a
Oh.
few electrons in your video game.
Yep. And they still go for that kind of money. I'm serious.
God, that sounds evil. That just. Wow, really? What's the most expensive one, John?
The Spectral Tiger. It's $600, $800. Crazy.
It's great marketing.
Well, but the thing is that they don't see any of that money. That was all secondary market. I mean, well, they saw it because they sold a lot of the licensing card game.
It is brilliant. I'll give that.
It was, but the card game died because nobody was actually playing.
Who the fuck affords this?
People still want it though, so
Well,
I mean,
so I'm not sure. I don't play WoW anymore, but can't you get pets in game anyway?
Oh yeah, and that's what they did now with these pets. When you're running around adventuring, you'll see a squirrel, and you can battle it like they would with Pokemon. And you have your pets. You have 3 of them out, and the squirrel, and you fight the squirrel, and you can capture the squirrel and add it to your own collection. So
I'm just so out of it. I'm realizing that I'm
Next thing
completely
you'll
out
have
of
you out
all.
there fishing or something.
It just seems like such a waste of time and money.
It's an escape.
When I learned cards, it was free. You could eat and play cards and get to know your friends and family from your card. Free.
Well, now you can eat your friends and family and play card. No, wait, that's the wrong.
Oh, not me. Not my mama. Wow. Wow, I need to think bigger.
Well, so
You don't just collect Pickle Man, you gotta collect the whole garden.
there you go. Well, we'll put it in perspective to Magic the Gathering, which has cards that are 20,000.
20,000 cards.
No, $20,000 for a card.
So what does it do?
makes 3 mana. It puts money in your pocket, in your bank account if you have
I
one.
need a couple of those because
Yeah,
yeah,
buy a car. There you go.
exactly. Get a nice car.
We still need to get
Get
you a
Travis a
car.
car.
Hmm. We still need to get you a car.
Yeah, I'll eventually. It'll happen.
Here we go.
Do you mind if there's a dead body in the trunk?
Nah, because I can remove that.
You can move it to the front seat.
Oh yeah, you can
Carpooling.
do the carpooling. Yeah, totally.
I guess you have to change it from Uber to some kind of dead or
Yes.
Here's a World of Warcraft collectible card game, unscratched Mount Loot card. So what this does, it's one card and you scratch off, it'll give you the code, you enter it in the game, and then your character can ride around on this kind of starscape, glowing,
hippogriff or
forest ghost looking tiger. It is on eBay. Buy it now with free shipping for $2,800. Doesn't mean they'll get it, but it's up there.
So here's the one thing is that the young lady that used to be our store manager, I knew her since she was in like 4th grade, and she used to play Pokemon, and she's really good at card game, and she wrote the rules for World of Warcraft card game, the mechanics and how the game's played. Well, she also was a judge, and every time she would go to judge an event, they would give her as many of those tigers as she wanted. Any scratch card she wanted, they just gave, because they didn't cost them anything. And she played WoW, and she loved, so she had like 6 or 7 of the silly. Or she would just put them on eBay for $600-800 and.
Nice.
But yeah, it's so I guess you're never going to be able to find one of those in the wild in the game, though.
No.
You know what? Hang on a second. I'm imagining it right now. I'm on the tiger. I'm defeating my enemies. Wow, and it's all free. Whee! It's insane. People
Nobody
have
else
lost their fucking minds who would pay that kind of cards.
It's true.
It's insane. It's insane. It's my target audience, but they're. Oh.
Hey,
this is a big
Kennedy.
one.
Kennedy showed up. Hey. Chris says
So
original
does anyone
alphabet.
ever win Warcraft? Does anyone ever won or champion?
Basically, as with most video games, when you reach the highest level you can and you go through all the dungeons you can, it's a matter of collecting the gear. And then they set the game up so you continue to play in getting achievements. Oh, I explored all the areas in this country, now on this continent, now in this world. Chris says, yeah, but it's a level of elitism now to have one. Okay, talking about the
Well, of course.
pets. So to answer your question, Elizabeth, no. When you reach the top of the heap, it's a matter of expanding the crap that you have, whether it's getting that next piece of gear, getting that next title, or whatever.
So it's Pokemon for adults.
Oh, yeah.
Bragging right.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, I enjoy video games. Someone bought it for free, I'd probably play it, but God, at some point, you just have to really. Like, I know people that get a new cell phone every 6 months. They get a brand new, the latest,
Right.
every 6 months.
When they designed the game, they brought psychologists in. So they set up the achievement system of, oh, I get this new pet, or I get this new ability, or I get this new whatever, where the next thing is just in sight. So it actually creates a psychological drive to play more. And there have been people who have literally starved to death because they wouldn't get out of their chair to go eat.
So they got them from R.J. Reynolds to work on their game.
So I would call that Darwinism of natural selection. Okay.
But it's tough with people with collectibles. I mean, obviously, look at art. So do people pay for art? Caviar. Yeah. Just-
Well, I think
I
that
remember when it was $1. You could get it in New York at $1 back in the 50s, and now it's what, $1,800
Oh,
for
yeah.
a pound of it. It's,
But I think like luxury items, and let's not kid ourselves. This is luxury items.
Of course.
Generally at a certain level, generally people can afford it. People are going to spend $1,500 for everything.
right.
These are cards. Their target audience are probably the middle class income lower,
Believe it or not, no. I mean, there are.
and they're hiring professionals of human behavior to help design, to help entrap people, and just a lot of stuff. And there you go. I just always surprised. I should be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did I make anyone in the group feel bad? Yeah, your tigers.
No. But it's like anything. As he mentioned, it's an escape. It's
I think it's an addiction.
oh, it absolutely, yeah.
Here's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
You say it's crazy for someone to spend $1,500 on a piece of cardboard to get a thing in a game. Okay. Maybe. But I also think it's really crazy for someone to spend $1,500 on a purse.
Well,
What people do.
but I also think that it's crazy to spend $1,500 on a card too, and I own cards. So, to
Everybody
be
has
honest,
their thing,
but
you know?
I thought you were going to say, John, and I own several purses.
here's the purse.
Hey,
Take
you
your
know
money
what?
out of so you can buy this card
And
and
you
put
know
it in
what?
the game.
Are free to spend whatever money.
Hey, as long as it makes them happy,
Yeah.
if they have the bragging rights, the prestige to go around and do it, fine.
Well, and
And I'll
it'll
tell
make,
you what, if my child can. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Go
and
ahead.
it'll make people work harder to get that. They'll work really hard to get that little bit of money for that little bit of happiness, and whatever.
Well, there's team building and stuff in the MMO too. I'll be honest with you, I haven't really played WoW, and I only played it the first year it was out.
I love the fact that video games have turned into the internet playground where people can play each other and you can meet from other countries and have
Yeah.
common interests and strategize and plan. I think that's really cool and really helping. I like that.
Well, that's how I met Mercedes Lackey. I mean, in an MMO.
There you go. Sorry. Oh, okay. I need a coffee. How are we doing?
Oh, I'm doing good.
How you doing?
Huh?
Oh, and the other cool thing that
Wow.
happened at that event, did I tell you? I met a student of mine. I can't remember who I tell. But I was out in public this weekend pretending like I liked people, and and it was with Don and Katha Film Festival, and right at the end, and I had already worked an extra hour, ready to go home, and it was very hot. Oh God. This young woman caught my attention, and I turned around, and she was like, tiny little going in ninth grade. She said, "I knew you'd be." And she said, "I knew if they were here for me." She was in it. And she was a student of mine, and apparently I have either imprinted or affected her in a tremendous way. And she was just glowing and hugged me with like every inch of her body. It was really a neat moment. And you forget when you don't fit into the little pattern of making money, having children, getting married, being a success society, that you can't impact the world. It was pretty cool.
I'm glad the story went. I'm glad the story went that way at first, because I thought you were going to say, "Oh, I know that you were going to be here, and I've been following you for the last."
She caught me because I looked up like, "Oh shit!" At that moment, here we go. No, it was happy. It was all happy. So I share that with people. Like we are all adding to the world. And I've said it before, but I do believe that. And it's just, sometimes you get moments of you're okay. You're not going to die in a burning fire with your phone.
Okay. In the water. Well, and I had an artist. I mean, he was kind of down, and I said, "Well, look at all the kids that we've given free art lessons to. Look how much they're improving." He goes, "Yeah, I guess that's a positive thing to think about." And I said, "Yeah, I mean, you've influenced somebody's life for the rest of their life.
You've made the world better because what happens is these kids are now empowered with something that can help them deal when life gets really shitty.
Well, be appreciative to yourself that you've helped. I mean, you've done a good thing. You should.
You're fighting the dark.
So.
It's a hell of a lot more than others.
It's very true. Very true.
All right.
Now we got 5 minutes left. I do want to remind everybody on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night that we play tabletop role-playing games on Andrea's channel. So let's do a shout-out for her real quick and make sure people know where to find. Oh, very good. Thank you, Andrea. It's and then join us on other times. Let's do a closing toast before we forget and hit the end.
Sorry, I only got a.
Oh, it's okay. You can toast with that. We're all looking at what we have. Hold on, gotta do. See, I'm looking at this, and I'm just like, here's the squirrel.
Ah.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
She's laying right beside me too. Apparently, Joaquin Phoenix is going to be
Was
playing.
that the toast?
That was the toast, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, here's the
Huh?
squirrel.
That was a good toast.
Oh, okay, because it cut off for me.
Joaquin Phoenix apparently is playing the new Joker in the Joker movie.
Really?
Apparently.
Who's Joaquin Phoenix?
River Phoenix brother.
He played the bad guy in Gladiator. He played the brother.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, who knew? I thought they were going to use Jared Leto.
I don't fault him for that.
What's that?
It's just, I guess, around here he gets a bad rap in the comic book shops and stuff. But I mean, it's not his fault. I mean, they offered him a job, he took it.
Right.
I didn't think he did
I liked
bad.
him as Joker.
Yeah, it was
And,
okay.
and he was okay with what I mean, that's what they gave him to work with. I just don't know why they put him in.
Which Joker was he? Freaking man, gotta keep up.
Suicide Squad.
He was much more powerful than that role provided. Yeah.
He was more realistic.
It would be.
I liked him.
That movie was a mess. Don't blame that for that. You can only do what the writer.
Yeah.
It's just a different version. It was good.
Very true. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Okay. So Chris is talking about Pirates Tavern, which was a place in Maryland, or D.C., right between the two. The Pirates Tavern toast was, here's to you and here's to me, the best of friends shall we ever be. Should you ever disagree, well, fuck you and here's to me. Yeah, very old classic toast. It's we just do 2 a night, and we make it different every time. And I had nothing, so I figured I was distracted. So squirrel time. Okay, and with that, I think we're going to wrap this up. John, thanks for popping in and being White Ed. We appreciate it. And we're going to do some outro music, and we will catch you guys again next week. If not, check the schedule here before.
See some of you Thursday.
There we go. That's right.
Thanks for joining us in the discussion shenanigans
Here's the
tonight.
outro music.
You are the one thing that makes the show what it is. Don't forget to join us at the tavern next week. Until then, have fun, keep learning, and be good to one another. Now, raise your glass in good cheer. Enjoy the small moments every day and steamy dreams every night.
Good night, everyone.